experience.
Like Tamper, for example, it felt like they couldn't really reach the birdies. Like there was only one option that was to play the par. So no, but it was too difficult. It was too easy to get a par and very difficult to get birdies. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that I think. But like in most cases, I don't think it's at all, unless the player.
Sorry.
Let's do that. This is ace.
It's ace. It's ace.
It's ace. That's how it was.
It's ace. It's ace. Hello and welcome to Disc Golf Stream's coverage of the Belgian Open 2023 final round FPO. Andrew Gum here.
Victor Tågestad here, right next to you, and following day 3 at the Belgian Open. This is what it all comes down to. We are going to see a huge duel today for the win. We're also going to see another big duel for the third place. At least that's what we expect to see today.
It's shaping up for a really exciting fight for the win and for that final podium position there in third place. We have another really star-studded card. Of course, the top two, Heidi Laine and Anneli Togias-Manista, battling it out. They're tied up +4.
That's right. The two highest rated players in the field. They already had podium finishes on the European Pro Tour this year from Copenhagen, where they finished second and third. But I believe that we will see a new champion. That we will certainly, because Kaidi Altali isn't here. But one of those that had a podium finish will now climb up one spot higher.
Yeah, well, the two of them have distanced themselves from third place by 9 strokes at this point. So yeah, it's a 2-horse race for the win. But we have a tie for third between Tinja Väisänen and Laura Posch. So they're both at +13, and they're going to be trying to do the best they can to secure that third spot on the podium.
That's right. We have seen Laura Posch 2 rounds already. Day 1 and 2, but Tinja Väisänen, it's not a new face on Disc Golf Stream, but a new face for this event. We have seen her on the chase card.
Yeah,
she was able to climb herself all the way up the lead card and battle for that third place.
She played super well yesterday and was able to fight up from the chase card onto the lead card here for final day. And we have a beautiful setting for disc golf here. We're in Bourdon Park, Bruinooge, just 20 kilometers south of Brussels, the capital of Belgium and the de facto capital of the European Union, as well as the NATO headquarters. So also a big transport hub for Europe as well. So very well connected and very easy place to access this wonderful park course.
Yeah, and this weekend also capital for European disc golf. And
absolutely,
we are waiting for the lead card to tee off, and before that we are seeing some highlights, and we saw quite a few of them yesterday. Heidi Laine starting with one already on hole 1, and Kaire Teko, who didn't have her best round yesterday but still showed some great shots, especially this one on hole 4.
Yeah, that was beautiful, inside the bullseye, got the full flight, and she had some great highlights for sure. Yeah, not her best day on the course, she dropped off just a little bit, but Laura battled all day. First day she was having a little bit struggles on the green, but look at that throw.
That was one of the highlights. Definitely happy we get to see that again. I was like, couldn't close my mouth after that. It's just, my jaw dropped.
And this was such a beautiful image here, like, this long tunnel fairway. You got the tree blossoms just kind of falling through the looking like kind of like a magical enchanted forest, and then Heidi just ripped it straight through the middle.
Yeah, we're soon gonna talk more about the course, but not just at the shots here from the highlights. Look how beautiful the course is, the green, and the sun is there.
Yeah, and the great mix of wooded and open holes. It's really been designed beautifully by Jean-Louis Tange, and he's also the tournament director and doing everything to make this happen. Of course, this is the headquarters of MDG Media. This is their hometown, their home course. They've built this media empire and really doing everything they can to help grow the sport there in Western Europe and across the continent and throughout the world now.
And doing it great. It's the first time Belgian Open is a part of the European Pro Tour. It's only the second ever season we are running the European Pro Tour, but it's growing already. The first event in Central or Western Europe, and we just expect it to grow even more in the future.
Yeah, that's the plans. We just want to expand throughout the continent and show you all the different beautiful regions of Europe and all the excellent quality disc golf that Europe has to offer.
But the big story so far has definitely been Anneli Togias-Manista versus Heidi Laine. They are tied for the lead. Heidi was a little bit behind Anneli after round 1, and she was able to eat up that 3-stroke lead that Anneli had. And now, as you see here, they are both tied at 4 over par, 9 strokes in front of the third place. So it's really
it's a
two-horse race.
Yeah, and it's really interesting chemistry between the two. They're both really positive, uplifting players that are having fun out there. That they're very social on the card. They're showing a lot of emotion. And so this is going to be a very entertaining battle here.
It feels like 50-50.
Yeah. Well, let's see what UDisc says about the win probability. I think they're going to give it to Haiti quite strongly at this point.
I think so too.
But in my mind, it's anybody's
50,
game.
50, yeah.
Yeah.
Haiti was the clear favorite coming in just by looking at her ratings. She is rated quite a bit higher than Anneli and higher than rest of the field.
Yeah, and of course she has a lot of success. She knows how to win. We saw her on Disc Golf Stream taking down numerous titles on the European Pro Tour and the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour last season, and she's yet to get her first win of the season this year. But yeah, I'm sure she's hungry for it. They're giving her 67% chance for Haiti Lani and 33% chance for Anneli. So the statistic odds are definitely in the favor of Haiti, but the way Anneli's playing, I would give it more 50-50.
Yeah, especially not just the way that she's throwing, but the way she's acting on the course. And
solid mental game.
She mentioned yesterday also that no matter what happens today, she's still going to be happy with this weekend because she has already played so high over her rating. So seems like she's coming in with the perfect mindset today and just
and she should be happy.
Being relaxed and
she's really playing way above her rating. She's had a ton of highlights and tied for the lead final day.
And this is the birdie blueprint that we have been talking quite a bit about already, and especially in our podcast Inside Disc Golf, where we mentioned 3 points that you really need to cover and execute well to finish on a good spot here in Belgian Open.
Yeah.
You want to talk them through?
Yeah, sure. We reached out to the defending champion on the MPO side, Elias Lukonen, and his response was putting. That's the key to victory here, and so we made that the first. And I totally agree. There's a lot of opportunities to kind of get somewhere close to the basket. Like there's a lot of holes that you can't really park very easily, but you can get yourself like a circle's edge look, or you're going to get a lot of opportunities on the green, and whoever can capitalize on those opportunities is going to be near the top. And I think Teemu Talikainen has proved us right there. He was 100% C1X and 50% C2 going into the final hole. Yeah. Of course, he missed one of each putts from there at the end, but still really high percentage, high quality putting from him. He had a ton of like deep circle 2 looks, and he was connecting.
And another one who has really improved on her putting is Anneli Togias-Männistö. That was the one thing she was missing in Copenhagen. Still got her to second place, but now she's battling for the win in a different way with some great putting. And we saw some huge highlight putts, both round 1 and 2 in the FPO field as well.
Yeah, and Hades putting solid as well.
As always.
First day maybe a little bit not so like some slight nervy, but yesterday she was solid on the green for sure. Second point was to disc down. There's so many tight tunnel shots. There's so much tight OB lines. So you really just want to control your disc. You don't need to go for the most distance, and you really want to choose a slower disc so you're able to control it if you're, more often than not.
Elina Rydberg here on hole 3. She's on the chase card. She was the biggest climber yesterday, had a really good round. She unfortunately went out of bounds there.
Yeah, but she really turned things around yesterday on moving day. She was the biggest mover of them all. I think she was up like
six spots.
Yeah, so she really turned things around. She had quite a slow day on day 1, and not what she was hoping to.
I think she was 10 strokes better on day 2 compared to Friday.
That's fantastic to bounce back. That was a good drive. That's all the way up there.
Jenny Karppinen, we know what she's capable of. She's showing it every single round, but there's always some kind of speed bump so far this season that just like doesn't make it possible for her to get all the way up, but we shouldn't forget about her.
No, let's see if she can put together the complete round today. We see Kyra turn that over, and she's probably going to be OB. No, she got safe. She kicked back out. But yeah, let's see if Jenny can put together that complete round. She's had, many moments of brilliance this season, and just not able to kind of play consistently throughout a whole round yet. So if she can put it all together, she could climb up and be in that, in that podium conversation. But it's going to take some serious work.
6 strokes, so it's possible. But she needs to be playing good. She maybe needs to hope that Tinja or Laura isn't having their best days.
Yeah.
If they don't, then it's possible.
Here we see a drone flyover of hole 1. T-pad there just left of the white structure, which is Tournament Central that you see there. And a nice little about roughly 10 meter-ish circle ring that you have to get into or otherwise head to the drop zone. But yeah, beautiful view here. It's a little bit more downhill, quite a bit more downhill than you can tell from this image. But this is such a wonderful event and such a such a great place to be. If you're in the area, I would recommend getting yourself down there and being part of the action.
Time for our FPO lead card to tee off. First on the box, from Finland, representing Clash Discs, Tribastore and Viva Kauppa. Let's give it up for Heidi Leine.
Heidi going back to that Kastaplas Berry that she's throwing. She has a few open spots in her new Clash Discs bag. And one of those discs seems to be the Kastaplas Berry.
Yeah, and the weather conditions have improved. There's much less wind today, just a slight breeze, as you can see. This is looking good. Yes, perfect.
Sticks the island.
3 for 3 on the island.
Looks like a great start for Heidi Leine today.
Mm-hmm.
Representing Discmania and Disc Sport. Let's give it up for Anneli Tugias Manniste.
Matching the hair color with the disc here. Looking good.
She's throwing a tactic.
Yep. Perfect.
I like the line a lot.
That's right under the basket, I think.
There you go.
Nicely done.
2 for 2 on the card.
Third on the box, from Finland, representing Prodigy Disc Europe. Let's hear it for Tinja Vaisanen.
Tinja being one of many new Prodigy players this season, and they all seem to be doing really well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Blazing hot start to the season for the new Prodigy signed players. This one's leaking left. I'm a little worried.
Yeah,
Yeah, it skipped
came
OB.
in just a little bit hot.
And
That
last
distortion.
for the card
I think she needed that a little wider.
from Austria. Let's hear it for Laura Bosch.
Yeah, it's been a real pleasure to follow Laura all weekend here. She was on our featured card and earned her spot on lead card yesterday and was able to secure it again for final day. Here she's taking a putter and probably going a little bit more straight at it than the others. Looks good. If
good.
we can just check up. Yep, nicely done.
3 of the 4 players sticking the island. And let's hear from our field reporter, René. Let's wait. Let's take the course close up first before we talk to you.
Yeah, Bourdon Park here in Bruineloo, Belgium, just south of Brussels. It's the #1 course. Began in 2006 and it's really evolved and adapted. They put in a ton of work. Jean-Louis is a carpenter and he's built up some great structures to really highlight. And here's a good look at one of them. Beautiful terraced green on hole 7.
Yeah, beautiful is the word to describe this course, definitely. Par 62, 2,374 meters, and very mixed with some extremely tight lines and also more open holes. So a little bit of everything.
Yeah, great mix of really tight wooded holes and then open shots with OB, lots of nice par 4s. And yeah, big thanks to UDisc for that course close-up. Back with the action here. Tinja from the drop zone. Giving it a little bit, but coming up short and right.
It's a typical birdie or bogey hole, this hole 1, so perfect starting score separation hole.
Yeah, and the field's starting to dial it in. They're doing really well today on this one. Playing as the 5th most difficult at 2.78 average. 56% of the field able to get the birdie today, so really great to see most of the players dialing this one in after a couple shots at it over the weekend.
I think we will see 3 more birdies, especially the wind. This seems to be a little bit less of an issue than yesterday. We need to check that with René in a short while, but let's see some good putts here first.
Yeah, it's definitely a little calmer. Still a slight breeze here and there, but you can see the flag not really affected too much by it, so it is quite gentle. But yeah, this is a lovely little town here. It's just a municipality of about a little bit less than 40,000 people. Great putt there from Laura. She's got her birdie. It's just 3 kilometers from the site of the Battle of Waterloo. Yeah, very historical place from the era of Napoleon, 1815. But also, yeah, lots of really nice views, kind of rolling hills, rural type. Oh, wow.
And that's not good.
What happened there, Renee?
Well, the disc just seemed to go right through the chains and out.
Yeah, it looked good from here.
That's a 3-stroke swing between Laura and Tinja then. And
Yeah. Massive.
shapes up quite nicely for Jenny Karppinen suddenly to maybe climb up into that battle for third place. Like not getting any closer to Laura Posch, but still exciting to see.
Nightmare start for Tinja, though.
Couldn't be any worse than that.
No, no, she played so well yesterday to get herself on here. The drive was, a little left, but it could have potentially caught the rail and stayed, and then, the putt spit out. That's just very unfortunate.
Yeah, let's see what she can do to repair that here on hole 2. One of the more open holes. You drive from a little bit protected tee pad and then out in the open on a wide field, and then you have the basket 131 meters later here, tucked on the right side, just at the edge of a wooded patch there in the park. So beautiful hole, difficult birdie to get.
Very, very tough hole here. Yeah, 131 meter straight shot with low ceiling coming off the tee, and then a lot of OB to worry about. Also pretty well protected green on the back and right of it, but it's averaging at 3.33 for the FPO field. That's the third most difficult on the course so far, and we haven't seen any birdies today. It's a little bit more attackable for the MPO field. We have seen people going at the basket, some of the bigger arms, but we haven't seen any birdies yet on this one all weekend for the FPO field.
Maybe today. Great start both for both the leaders, Heidi and Anneli, getting a birdie each, and we have to wait for them to see who is getting the best start. But they are very even so far, both the way they are playing, and it also reflects in their scores, of course. Let's hear from Rene now. Do the players face any kind of wind today? It looks very calm and weather seems to be nice.
Well, there's very little wind. I can hear the leaves in the top of the trees rattling, but it's compared to yesterday, it's very calm.
Yeah, so we could see some hot scores today.
Yeah, we still haven't seen, or was Heidi under par yesterday?
I think she was right at par, right?
Right at par, so we still haven't seen any round under par for the FPO.
No, but Heidi's
could just come today.
Heidi's round from yesterday was rated at 974, so
great score still.
Oh, this is a great line.
And this could be the first birdie. Maybe it's high.
Hyzing out a little bit, but she's almost into circle 2. She can give that a chance.
Oh, yes. I expect to see a slightly straighter line from Anneli here. That's what we have seen so far.
She's just really put it straight in the middle every time.
Yeah, but very controlled, extremely sneaky distance somehow, always almost matching Heidi Leine every time.
Yeah, and she's getting over 100 easily. We see these prodigy markers. Those are showing you the distance to the pin. She's well past the 50-meter mark towards the pin. So
that was about 100 meters then.
Yep. That was her first two, or the drives on days 1 and 2 were a little bit further and more center, but that's okay. She can work with that just fine.
But got slightly overturned. That I think she wanted it a little bit more to the left side, but nothing to worry about. Laura, another laser straight thrower, can't throw any much straighter than that.
Perfect.
And middle of the fairway,
Yep.
should be easiest par of her career.
Yeah, she's so good with that forehand approach. She's probably going to put that right under the basket. See if Tinja can bounce back and let go of that frustrating start.
A little bit low, crashes into the ground a little bit too early, but I still think that the par could be collected fairly easily.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. I mean, ideally you want to get past that path, but
considering how open it is,
the
there's
center,
nothing
so
in the way,
yeah.
so it should be an easy approach, and especially when there is so little wind to talk about.
Yeah, as long as you're right in the middle like she got, there's really no problem getting up and down.
Elina Rydberg at even par today, now on hole 5. 1 birdie and 1 bogey
This
so
looks
far.
good. Mashing on this forehand, getting way up around the corner and right into the sweet
She
spot.
has such a good forehand when she
Yeah.
hits it. Like that's
That was a great drive there.
perfect spot for her to attack for birdie.
Oh yeah, well, that was a great tee shot from Elina. Highlight forehand drive there.
Jenny Karppinen 1 ahead of Elina today.
Right to the sweet spot there from Elina. We'll see if Jenny can match it. She's going backhand. Roller, cool. See if she can get it to stand up.
With that, she's getting
It's-
some more distance.
Oh, that's pretty good, but
That's really good.
she's a little pinched off. She went almost a little bit too long in the
but
landing
not
zone.
not too bad.
Not too bad. Not
No?
too bad. She got a little bit of space. She can work something up there. Yeah, that great distance.
Yeah, she can easily go with just a putter hyzer there and get all the way up to the pin. I think that's
Yeah,
quite
she-
likely that she will reach the circle 1 actually.
Yeah, because it kind of curled up a little bit back to the right.
Yeah.
It was looking like it was going to push even straighter, but it actually turned out to be pretty good after all.
And Kairi Teko also finding the fairway even if she had a little bit problems there. Tinja now with her approach.
Perfect.
Yeah, as we expected, nothing to worry about even with a shorter tee shot.
Only a little bit on this right side, but not an issue. Coming in with a Spike Heiser forehand. That'll work out fine.
But yeah, opportunities for Jenny Karppinen after Tinja Väisänen's struggle on hole 1. And she seems to be playing well today. We saw that roller on hole 5. Shouldn't forget about her.
Lowers up shot on the money like expected.
Looks like we're gonna see a par frame here if Heidi doesn't decide to go aggressive and maybe slam one from, what could she be? Deep circle 2 maybe?
Yeah, I'd probably put her about 16, 18 meters. So, let's see, maybe 20.
She's definitely gonna give it a run.
Yeah, and that'd be a huge statement. She's here for the win. Right on
Ooh,
point.
That was close.
Great bid from Haiti. Deep circle 2, catches cage.
I like how relaxed she seems to be today. And
Big smile, yeah, not stressing it, just trying to get a stroke and a highlight there. And
I have a feeling it's gonna be tight all the way to the final hole. It's two comfortable ladies in the top right now who doesn't seem stressed, doesn't seem nervous, just having fun out on the course, and that's when the good scores are coming.
yeah, it's pretty interesting that they actually have like they're tied at the top, and they have, if you average out their ratings, they're exactly the same. It was Annalie with the hot round day 1, and then Haiti getting it done on moving day. It's gonna be a par frame here, looks like.
Laura to get the third par, and Heidi with a drop in. If you're following us today on YouTube, would love to hear who you think would win. We have a voting up right now. Who do you think will win, Heidi Laine or Anneli Togias-Männistö? I have to vote just to see the results, so I'm still saying it's 50-50, but I'm gonna press on one of them. I'm just not gonna tell you which one I'm pressing. And I can tell you that right now Heidi Laine has a 58% chance, according to all your viewers, taking down the win. At least she's the 58% favorite.
Yeah. Kairei's pinched off here on her drive. Oh, it's on her third throw. Okay, so she's struggling a little bit here on hole 5. But that's a nice feature. Yeah, make sure you go onto YouTube and jump on the chat board there. Vote for who you think's going to take this down. We'd love to hear from all of you, and if you feel like commenting and saying a little more about why, that'd be great too.
But I really honestly feel that it's 50-50.
Oh yeah. Nobody's like shown that it's theirs, in the bag. This is going to be a battle all the way to the finish line.
they have a like very different style, but they have advantages on different holes here. So I really think that I can't see that any one of those two will run away with it the way that they're playing right now.
Here's a flyover, a beautiful hole 3, one of my favorite holes. You come out through this really nicely framed up gap over a creek, and then into this beautiful meadow, and then it tapers down towards the green with OB left and right, and then this lovely green basket perched up on an old stump, and a really nice backdrop there.
Yeah, one of the more beautiful disc golf holes. At least you have told me so, and
I feel
that's what we see from the footage. Also, I haven't been there myself, but it looks really nice. And we did see an ace in the MPO division here yesterday.
Yeah, huge shout out to Tom Erik Christensen Stain for getting that done. That must have been a beautiful sight. Hades
Could
going
see
for
another
it today.
ace.
Come on, let's go!
Whoa, she is in the bullseye from back door.
What an awesome drive!
That
from
could have
Hades.
gone in.
Yeah, the way it fought through at the very end there, and it almost did. Looked
Yeah.
like it just kind of hit right next to that stump and checked up inside the bullseye too. So
Hades on fire.
yeah, she's here to get it done today. Let's see if Annalie can follow suit. This looks real good too.
Yeah, yet again, much straighter line, going
She's on the
more
good side
right
here.
at it.
She goes long.
Quite a bit long also. It's going to be a
Should be safe, but yeah, she'll
scary
be
putt there to come back.
yeah, outside circle, I think.
It's OB.
It's out of bounds even.
No, she went that long. She's got
That-
sneaky distance, doesn't she? That's like a 120 plus meter shot. to
Throwing
go
so
over.
straight, that's a great way of getting that sneaky distance.
Showing some great skills, but yeah, unfortunate to go too long there. I really liked the shot. I guess it just
Could be some
Kinda.
separation here then. Most likely two-stroke swing. Laura
leaking OB for
way
sure.
much too much to the left side, and that's going to be a red flag. There we see it. Disappointing for her. And an
Yeah.
opportunity for Tinja to fight back and a little bit
Yeah, Laura,
get closer to Laura again.
she throws such pure straight lines. Surprised she missed that one, but it wasn't by much.
I like this. This is going to be in the middle of the
Really
fairway.
good.
Almost. Yeah, it's actually all the way up there.
Yep.
Scary putt, but
Yeah.
she
straight-
needs it, so she most likely is going to go for it.
Yeah, that'll be on the circle's edge. Here's a Haiti. Let's have a closer look at this. This was great move she put on it. Touch of Annie with a little bit more of a stable disc, and it fights through this last thing and just spiked right there. Beautiful drive.
Bit lucky maybe to get through, but it worked out just fine, and she's in the bullseye. Might see a two-stroke swing. Might see a two-stroke lead for Heidi Line after this hole, depending on what Anneli can do from her out of bounds. Rene, can you tell us how, where did she go out of bounds, and how far does she have from her lie to the basket?
Well, Anneli is OB basically on the 10-meter circle. The OB line is on the 10-meter circle, right behind the basket. She will have a open look with the wall of trees behind the basket to catch the disc if she misses.
Okay. So,
But yeah,
so she's got an opportunity to save that par still, and that would go a long way in that battle for first. You know, if she can hit a big putt, because it's not just a stroke, but it's a big confidence builder and a momentum swing. You know.
Laura most likely is just gonna go with that forehand approach and put it close to the basket. Would be maybe just a little bit too dangerous to run this one.
Yeah, this is exactly the spot where I hit one of my favorite putts of my life to save my 3. I went OB in a similar spot, and
But you didn't fight for a podium finish at the European Pro Tour, at least.
No.
No.
no, but I have good memories of this hole and that shot, and yeah, Laura unable to connect. She wasn't really going for it, I guess, though.
No, that was a layup,
Yeah.
and I think maybe a wise decision. But you played quite well there down in Belgium, right? Last year?
Yeah, pretty well. Just a few holes that I kind of completely collapsed on, and otherwise I would have been up there closer towards the top, but somewhere in the middle.
I remember checking the scores, and I got quite impressed of both you and our European Pro Tour CEO Juha Kyte.
Yeah.
Both of you played really well there in the Masters division.
Yeah, Juha played it much more clean. And he was playing it blind round one. He just showed up straight from the airport, and I got to caddy for him. He had a great round, and a great event all the way through. Kept it really clean, and Anneli just chains out there, chains and nubs. So it's gonna be a bogey for her.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-stroke swing then. She was close, but it wasn't an easy one. We might see another 2-stroke swing, or not a swing in that way, but Tinja might get herself a little bit closer if she can make this one. But you see, 9 meters or something, and on an elevated basket.
Yes,
scary, but she's making it look easy.
That's a great birdie.
If it's dead. Yeah, but it's part of between you and. Ah, okay.
It's a loose hanging branch. I think she's allowed to take it, right?
Yeah, dead and unattached. It's not. It's not actually attached to the. I'm pretty sure she would be able to move that if she wanted.
I think that Heidi misunderstood that and thought it was still attached to the tree.
Yeah, no, I think.
And in that case, it would have needed to stay on the tree, but since it was just loose hanging.
Oh. Chains out for the bogey there, and
getting a double.
Bit of a disaster here for Anneli on hole 3.
Mm.
This one averaging at 3.18 for the field today. So 2 birdies so far, Tinja and Jenny Karpinen, and we're gonna get to see one more here from Heidi Laine, most likely.
Yeah, of course you're not allowed to break any branches or
never,
or anything like that. But if there is a loose branch hanging, then you can get it away.
No, Heidi unable to connect from very short distance inside the bullseye. So she's gonna have a par. She still gets two strokes on Anneli, but that could have been.
Looked like she couldn't believe her eyes when that fell out.
Yeah,
I don't think she was that concentrated, to be honest. I think she just
she
counted on that birdie.
Yeah, I mean, from being inside the bullseye, it's pretty rare to miss, but it is a little bit up, elevated, and sometimes the nose angle causes a little bit of a different kind of a collection.
Clearly some drama here already on hole 3, and a nice putt there from Tinja Väisänen, the only one who gets a birdie, gets so many strokes on the whole card. We're going on to hole 4, another beauty, 97 meters, par 3, straight shot, and dangers on both sides, especially on the left one.
Yeah, and much more uphill than you can tell from the camera here. This is gradually inclining all the way up to the basket, and then there's OB right behind and on the left. I think on the right as well, but it doesn't come into play quite as much. And then the basket's perched up really nicely on this MDG Media branded platform, or tower, I guess.
Pyramid thing?
Yeah,
well,
like
maybe.
Yeah, sure. Pyramid tower, yeah.
So we see how quickly things can change. It's not over until hole 18, that's for sure.
This is going to test Anneli's will here. She's going to, that's a pretty rough hole, but let's see if she can just bounce back and shake it off. Tinja putting a good move on this, but it may be overturned.
I think that's not going to come back.
It might be OB. Spotter doesn't show a flag, so maybe it's safe, but...
René, did you see if that went out of bounds?
Tinja is safe, but she is in a precarious position given that she's near the 2 trees that are on the bank just before the road, and the height difference there can be quite big.
Yep. Yeah, clearly out of position. Haiti hits those last guardian trees to beat, and she's going to have to settle for par if she's able to get up and down. Let's see if Laura can lace this. She's really good at these straight hyzer flip type. A little bit.
That's
Annie
also
Annie on that one,
overturned.
yeah.
I think she wanted to go with that slightly hyzer flip, but misreleased and somehow gets through anyway and gets a look.
Snuck through on that right side. That's pretty rare, but it worked out really good. I mean, it's pretty deep in circle 2, but would be amazing highlight.
And Anneli now, chance to get one back.
This is really clean. If it doesn't
I
hyzer
think
out,
it's gonna fade a little bit too hard,
yeah,
but
yeah, I think you're right.
still in
Safe.
bounds.
Yeah, she got it up there, and she's in the circles on the circle's edge there. Chance to bounce back and get some strokes back after that.
Gain back the momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Kaira Teko on difficult hole 6. One of the first really tight lines.
Great patent pending shot there. Does end up a little bit back in the woods, but she got good distance and she got most of the way up the fairway. So
Just like yesterday, she doesn't have the best start. 3 over par after 5 holes. Still no birdies. Jenny Karppinen, 2 under par after 5 holes. She is she's looking good right now. And Elina Rydberg there, also on the same card, still at even par. 1 birdie, 1 bogey. And this is going to be her 3rd. So we're looking at a very likely par then.
bit of a wobbly approach there, but hopefully it gets the job done.
82nd. Can't believe that she would miss another one from that distance.
Yeah, she really needs to focus here on even on those short putts. Hopefully she can learn the lesson from last hole and not make any similar mistakes throughout the round. Tina looks really focused today. I know it was a rough start there on hole 1, but
Yeah,
she had a great birdie there on 3, and let's see. I hope she can.
if she finds her focus and some good energy, which we know that she has a lot of,
Yep.
then I think good things could happen. Laura as calm and collected as always.
I think she's just gonna lay this up though.
Yeah.
Smart play. Yeah. Par's good on this one. It's
So easy to underestimate Laura Posch, the way, like she plays so casual.
she's one of the most casual players
Yeah.
you'll ever meet. Yeah.
But she has all the skills you need to compete at the absolute highest level.
Absolutely, yeah. It's very impressive how she throws so far and so straight, and her putting is really on point, especially from circle 1. She rarely misses. She was a little bit off the first day, but I think that might be down to some nerves. But
Big opportunity here for Anneli to get one back after that bad hole 3.
putting with a link, giving it a great
So
run.
close.
Liked it. Just needed to be a couple centimeters up over that rim.
But it showed her that the opportunities are gonna come. Putting, putting, putting. That's what Elias Lukonen said, and that seems to be the key so far in this round.
Yeah, and then throughout this event for sure. It's definitely a big part of the storyline.
Tinia for par. Seems to be a par frame here.
Nice one.
But we have seen how important it is not to stress your putts even from short distance, and especially on an elevated basket. Take your time, go through your routine. Don't make anything hasty.
Yep.
Can't afford to miss those easy ones.
There you go, Haiti. So this one averaging 3.55 today. No birdies. 4th most difficult so far. And we got a par frame here.
The pole about who would win, who will win, just finished with Heidi Leine getting 60% of those votes. Strangely enough, Anneli only got 39, so missing 1%. Maybe 1% went to Jenny Karppinen with a putt like that. She has made so many long, nice putts, but not really gotten the best finishing results after her round so far. Maybe today is her day.
Great to see her smiling.
Yeah, that's another Jenny Karppinen that we have seen.
Yeah, she's so much fun and always in a joyous mood out there on the course. She was a little bit tense, I think, on day one, maybe just having some nerves. But this is the Jenny Karppinen we're used to seeing, and she sneaks it through the gap there and right up for a circle one look at birdie.
That's a good birdie look, because this is a basket you definitely can be aggressive on.
Yeah.
You need to worry.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
I think we'll see a flex forehand from Elina with the salt.
Shapes up nice for that if you're looking for a circle's edge look.
Elina Rydberg, who changed putter just before this event. I wonder if she has gone back to the popcorn or if she's going with the fudge still.
Oh, a little low.
She's not gonna get a putt from that position, at least.
Back in the middle, Tina laying down a nice roller here. It's got a lot of speed, a little inside, but it fights through, and that's gonna get her right into the landing zone. Yes, perfect. A little bit lucky.
Little bit lucky, but
yeah, great result.
I don't think she should care about that. She's in a great position.
No, she should be just happy to have a nice position to try to get up and down for a really great birdie. This one averaging 4.67, so we have seen a birdie today. It was from Jenny Karppinen.
Heidi is also going tight around there. A little bit shorter, but still a great spot.
Perfect.
Two identical discs. I hope she knows which one she's
I'm sure she does.
she takes.
I think it's a MD or MD1 maybe.
But way too tight.
No,
okay.
I think it's working
Yeah,
out.
I was thinking that was gonna just keep on turning to the right, but no, that's turned out well.
That's fine.
Great.
She'll have a straight long look for her second shot. Elina unfortunately hit the trees there on her second shot, so she's gonna have a really long look for par now. Anneli here looking to lay down
I like this.
a long
I
panning
like this a
turnover shot.
lot, but it turned a little bit too much. Okay.
Great result though, kicks out, so she'll have a long straight look at it too.
I just keep on misjudging all these shots, so I should probably just be quiet while the disc is in the air and talk when I know where they end up.
It is pretty hard to tell here on this one, this hole especially. It's a pretty tight turn, really nice shaped hole, definitely a placement shot off the tee. You just want to try to get yourself up into that landing zone. It's not a long shot, but you really want to be lined up with the gap that is really tight with a low ceiling. So, and it's quite uphill too, so or a little bit uphill.
Tinja with the best, or at least longest shot from the tee with that roller, and a little bit luck.
But everyone's in pretty decent position here.
It should be mentioned maybe that during yesterday's round, Tinja with the same roller hit the 100-meter mark.
Okay.
100 meters to the basket, that is.
Yeah.
And now she got a little bit longer than that.
Yes, and it was with an 8-7, by the way, as I can see.
F7, yeah. Right, that's a good roller
I
disc.
think so.
Yeah, F7.
But yeah, Heidi Leine in the lead, the only one in the field, together with Jenny Karppinen, who is under par. Yeah, Jenny is having a good round.
Yeah, so the group's all happy to see that everybody's in the clear. They probably thought from the tee that there was going to be some issues with those drives, but everybody got kind of lucky to kick back out to the fairway.
Yeah, it wasn't easy to see from that position where the discs would end up.
Yeah, it's quite a blind shot here, really. You don't see much. You just kind of see that it goes a little bit uphill, and then you know you have to work left to right, but it's a very blind shot.
Laura did throw a beauty here yesterday to approach the basket.
Wow, let's see if she can replicate that. So looking real good.
I like this. maybe not all the way up, but close to it.
Circle 2.
Great shot there from Laura Posch. Up in the tunnel, a little bit more than halfway through.
Finally grabbing some range here.
And if you don't have one of those, you can always look at the poles that are set up.
Yeah.
I think she should have about 80 meters still to go. There is a pole right there at the opening
That's
of
50.
the tunnel that shows 50 meters still to the basket. So
Yep.
a little bit more than that.
She's about 80, 85 here. And taking a disking down. Trying to hit the gap clean. Method. The mid-range, pretty neutral, a little bit stable. It's one of the trees, but a good kick to get right back in the center. That's not going to be too much work for the up and down after that.
Yeah, par is not a bad result on hole 5.
Not at
I've
all.
seen only one birdie today, and that's from Jenny Karppinen.
Yep, and averaging 4.67, so par is still over half a stroke on the field. Heidi's reaching for her mid-range, the birdie. She's lined up really nicely with the gap here. Oh no.
If that kicks to the wrong direction, it could be bad. We didn't see where it kicked. Rene, did you see Heidi's disc?
Yes, Heidi is just at the first trees on the left side.
Okay, so not.
She might have a look for an upshot from there, but it's not the best position.
Yeah, she really early released that one.
Yeah, it didn't look good at all.
Straight into the trees. Lucky not to kick OB, but she's going to be scrambling out from there.
Tinja in a really good position for a hyzer approach.
Yeah, that actually was really good. It's nice that it curled up right on time and pretty good upshot.
Should have an open look there. I think the tree isn't too much in her way at least.
Circle's edge. She should be able to straddle to the left side and
might see the second birdie today.
That'd be nice.
Exciting. Exciting things are happening. Heidi, a difficult position trying to save her par. Anneli, much better position to get her par. And Anneli needs to gain backstrokes on Heidi right now to keep the battle tight. Will we see the third Estonian champion on this year's European Pro Tour? We did see 2 in Copenhagen. And if we're going to see an Estonian champion, most likely it will be Anneli Togias-Mänistö.
Yeah, we got a couple on the MPO side on the chase card, Silverlat and Mauri Wielman. But they're a little bit behind the leaders. It would take something special to overtake Teemu Talikainen, especially at this point. Heidi's forehand doesn't really get her all the way up to the basket, and it might be obstructed.
Yeah, now she's on the other side of the fairway instead. How deep did that go? Did you see it, Andy?
I didn't see exactly where it finished. Maybe Renee? Could you tell where Heidi's?
She is 4, 5, 6 meters off the fairway. Really, really pinched off.
Yeah, pinched and deep. Yeah,
So
this hole can bite you.
Anneli just needs to get it close here. No need to run this.
Yeah, she's going to be getting some strokes back, and we might
She
be.
is actually giving it a soft run.
Settles up nice.
Yeah, that's going to be a par for her. And she's going to have to wait and see what Heidi does. I know that Anneli is just focusing on her own game. I really don't think that she cares too much about Heidi, whatever she's doing.
No, I think she's got a really great attitude towards the game and a really good mental game in general, that she's having a good time. Jenny Karppinen in for birdie on hole 8. That's her 4th birdie of the day.
She hasn't given up yet.
She's on fire today. That's 3 down through the front 8.
3 down with a bogey on hole 4.
Yeah, exactly. Something to keep an eye on. She's potentially able to get up into that that third spot if she can keep this run going. Erlina in for birdie as well on 8. Great to see. She's back to even par for the round. Two birdies, 2 bogeys.
She looks to be quite safe in that 6th place right now. The way Kaira Teko is playing right now is not too good looking. She got a par right now on hole 8. But let's look at Heidi now. Important to save a bogey from this position. That's not going to be easy.
No, she's outside the circle quite a bit.
Might be another 2-stroke swing here, the other way suddenly. Jani Karppinen on hole 8. You spoiled it already.
Sorry,
we should maybe be careful with what we're saying.
Well, there's a lot of hot action taking place on the chase card is all. So just trying to help tune people into that. But yeah, maybe
you cannot spoil it live disc golf, and you can all see what's happening on UDisc Live.
But here she is to get that birdie on 8. A really nice putt.
There you go.
Drops it in.
Very good round today. And she
hot round.
Finally looks like the normal Jenny Karppinen, relaxed and smiling and happy. That's not what we have seen from her.
Yeah, Laura came up just short on her putt, and now Heidi from a very similar distance. But this for bogey. Come on.
What a putt.
Wow, perfect putt.
That's such an important moment there, not to get back to that tie for first place. She knows that it's important.
That was a massive putt, and it was right in the center from 16 meters, so awesome highlight from Heidi, and yeah, that's
nice boost after being in trouble.
Yeah, that changes everything about her feeling and demeanor on this hole. I mean, you know, it could have been a disaster, and instead it's just losing 1 stroke to Annalie and really getting hyped up from a huge highlight 16-meter putt.
Tinja for her birdie. That would be important for her.
This would be a great birdie. Get her back to par, right?
Just a bit low, but it was close.
Right on line, just an inch too low, and it hits the top of the cage. What an exciting battle we have. I think this is just a little bit of foreshadowing to what we're going to see here near the end of the round. It's going to come down to those two, and they're both thirsty for it. But yeah, they don't seem too stressed or tense either.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah.
We're going to head to a short commercial break. Soon back with you on hole 6.
We're leaking sound.
Meet Pure, the most modern disc golf bag in the universe. Join the Pure family today. Pre-sale at puredisc.net.
So back in action, we are going to hole 6, one of the more difficult holes on the course. Long tunnel that just continues forever, it seems like, at least. But one who has really been able to hit the tunnel perfectly every time is Heidi Leine, making it look easy, hole 6. I feel slightly scared every time I just see a flyover on this hole, but then it's such a satisfying feeling to see the players hit the line and just like keep on gliding through that tight gap. So they have some skills that I don't have, for sure.
Yeah, another one of my favorite holes. It's just a pure gap, long one. It's cool that it creates kind of an optical illusion. It's not like actually that long. It's only about 160 something, but feels like it's way over 200 because it's just so long and straight.
Tinja is not hitting that gap at all, hitting the almost first available on the right side, second available at least, and Was a bad kick.
Averaging 4.56 today. Not too bad, really. We got 4 pars so far.
Yeah, they're starting to figure it out. Laura also seemed to be challenging the right side and kicks to the left instead. Not at all as bad as Tinja. I hope for Tinja's sake that she's still safe. We need to check that with René soon after Anneli and Heidi has been throwing. But I could have kicked out of bounds from Tinja Väisänen. Whoa, this is way overturned. Very similar to Laura. Anneli not able to hit the gap. Opportunity now for Heidi. We know what she can do on this hole, throwing her berry. She seems to be hitting the gap, and that's a highlight. Whoa, what a shot. We're hearing some reactions. What's your reaction to that, René?
Well, again, we see Heidi just puring the gap here with the berry. From where I was standing, it did, however, look like she might be behind those big trees just on the right side of the fairway. Not too good a position. But we'll see when we come down there. Right now I'm looking for Tinja's. Tinja is safe just off the fairway.
Tinja is safe. That's good news for Tinja. Even better news for Heidi, clearing the gap.
Yeah, just having to pitch out. We do have a correction to make about our understanding of the ruling there on hole 3 with that branch that was there. Thanks to Terhi Kutta has informed us that if the branch is in between your lie and the basket, even if it's dead unattached, you're actually not allowed to take that away. Yeah.
Then
It's if it's behind your lie.
okay,
If it's in your footing and behind your lie, yeah, that's just a footing issue. You're not able to move it to anything in front of you. You're not able to move.
yeah. Heidi was right there, and luckily that didn't affect anything since she anyway missed the putt.
Yeah, and she put it back.
Yeah. Thank you, Terhi Kutta, for that.
Yeah, and she's totally right about that. I was one of those moments where I wasn't too sure, but yeah, that is the correct ruling there. Yeah,
where I'm sounding too confident when I shouldn't be. That happens once in a while as well.
But yeah, our bad on that one, and thanks for the correction, Terhi, and sorry to confuse you viewers out there. Yeah,
and not to be that guy, but the actual formulation now is it has to be in your stance, not just behind your lie. So
right.
You can make like a run-up thing.
That's true.
It has to be in your stance, right behind your lie.
That's true. Yeah, there is some kind of confusion about what that actually means. You know, what you are allowed to move and not move. When they changed that rule just a year or two ago, it's kind of ambiguous. But yeah, it is very, very it's definitely a certainty that if it's in front of your lie, that's not anything you can remove. And yeah, if it's supposed to be just in that kind of little 30 centimeter space behind your lie where you're supposed to move things from now. But it is interesting because if it's just in your run-up, then, you know, what does it mean to be in your stance? I guess that's kind of a semantics thing here.
Your stance is the immediate position when you're standing with 1 foot behind your mini or your disc. It's actually not confusing, but that's a discussion for maybe a podcast.
Tinja is looking a little bit confused right now. How can she hit every single tree and kick to the worst possible positions? Another tree kick there, and she is off to the right side yet again. Can't believe her eyes. Just shows how difficult it is here, this hole. So she's throwing 4th from here. Need to go with a roller. And she finds some kind of way out and got quite a bit of distances now. She's in a good position all of a sudden. Great result there from Tinja Väisänen.
Nice work.
Really nice work. And no reason to look confused after that. That was a good one. A chance to get up and down for a double then.
There's Laura with her third throw.
Still a long way to go. About 80 meters. You see that stick slightly on the right side. That means 50 meters to the basket.
Yeah, she's about halfway there.
I like this.
Full commitment on that.
Oh, she really ripped it there, and
Right up to the basket.
what a
Beautiful.
shot!
Beautiful upshot from Laura Posch right there.
Yeah, big smiles from her. She
She just pured that through the gap with full power, slow disc.
showing what kind of player she is. That was a high quality shot from her, and
Yeah, no doubt about that. Right from the hand, you could see it was tracking all the way to the basket.
suddenly having a very safe par. I could never have believed that.
Great work there.
Tinja's
Scramble.
gonna try to get up and down for double bogey from this position.
Okay, she got that feedback.
Okay, she wasn't as good. I thought she was all the way up to that second gap, but now still a lot of
No,
work to do.
She's still out of position here. This is going to be a great up and down if she's able to. Forehand roller.
But that rolls the wrong
Oh.
direction.
Luckily, she'll have some kind of opportunity there, but it's not going to be easy.
That's
That was difficult.
that's not at all where she was aiming. What she was aiming for.
No, and that's a pretty risky play, but that must be all she had from where she was at, because forehand roller on this one can easily end up off the fairway, one way or the other.
And I talked to Laura's caddy yesterday about her back problems.
Yeah.
And she was worried about her distance, and it seems like she might have listened. They might have listened to the inside, the birdie blueprint you were talking about, because they discussed that, hey, maybe just disc down and just hit the lines instead, which she has been doing pretty well this weekend.
Yeah, great.
Good to hear that, and smart decision, I think. It's quite clear that par is a great result. You can always play for par by just placing your shots, avoiding mistakes.
Katie with a very athletic stance here, stretched out and able to make pretty good work, getting up there close to circle two, probably inside circle two.
For a birdie look.
Yeah.
Where's Anneli now? For her third. She is in a good position there. I think I must have looked at something else when she was throwing her second, but no time to look at anything else than disc golf right now.
So much action here on the course. She's 55 meters from the basket. Tactic.
This should actually be her fourth.
Okay, wrong.
She had a pitch out. She was on the right side of Heidi, just a few meters in the rough, and could
Okay.
only pitch out.
So an easy putt there for a bogey for Anneli. I think the scorekeeper must have missed one there as well, so not just me.
No, that's what's registered on UDisc at the moment, but I'm sure they'll make that correction
Or
shortly.
maybe I was wrong. I hope I'm wrong.
Okay, we're all confused here. What's going on? Very sorry to the viewers. Yeah. We'll wait and see how it shapes up when the scores are entered. But yeah, apologies for the confusion here.
Tinja yet again looking confused. can't. She has been really everywhere possible on this hole already. She has found the right side, the left side.
Still smiling at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is not an easy road to take. And this hole can really beat you up. One of the first of 3 really brutal tunnel holes that can really derail your round.
I think
6,
she had
9, 12, yeah.
big number here yesterday as well. Yeah, she got an 8 yesterday and looks like she will get something similar today.
Most of the way out, but
yeah, she's gonna get an 8 here today as well. This hole 6 has really gotten to her.
yeah, this one's her nemesis so far. Well, I guess all the way through the event, but it is that type of a hole. It can really beat you up. It's quite rewarding to hit the gap and a really great feeling to get yourself a birdie look, but if you're off the fairway and you can't seem to find yourself back on, the numbers really start to add up.
No big numbers adding up for Heidi Line, at least on this hole. Putting for birdie. Longer look, but she's gonna run it. And that's gonna be an easy par.
Beautiful nature sounds in the park there. You hear the birds chirping. Views are lovely. Wonderful setting for disc golf of any kind, especially a nice high-level European Pro Tour stop.
Checks up. But yeah, seems like Anneli is gonna drop another one, even if it says that she's putting for par. If it is so, not like René said now, we still don't know for sure if we missed one shot from her there.
Yeah, so many things were happening there on this hole. Of course, we were trying to clarify that issue back from hole 3, and then people are having some struggles, lots of different shots, some from deep in the woods. It can be hard to keep track of it all. Here, this is for the 8, and she does not get it in.
Disaster for Tinja Väisänen. And she's really opening the door now for Jenny Karppinen to climb up.
Yeah,
at least one spot.
That's most likely going to end her run for that podium position. Now she doesn't want to give up on the round. There's still a lot to play for as far as tour points and potential cash go. But yeah, this one really melted down quickly for Tinja Väisänen, unfortunately.
That is marked as a par for Anneli. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it was a par, and then someone needs to prove us wrong.
I think it's a par. I mean,
Jenny just collected another. Oh, that's the one we saw already. Sorry.
Yeah, hole 9's a beast. I doubt we'll be seeing any blue from
maybe not
from that hole. But
what we did see a par from Heidi, still in the lead, 1 stroke ahead of Anneli, and we do see a par from Laura Posch after that crazy 3rd shot. And we go on to beautiful hole 7 with that very unique green. First of all, you need to hit the gap and then fight your way through some trees there, left, right, or just some magical line in between them all. And then you need to get your disc to stick somewhere up here. And even if you don't get that, you can still make a putt from downhill.
Yeah, this one is a very beautiful but difficult par 3. Really tight initial gap, and then a big cluster of trees there, where you have to try to find a way through at the end of it, and then the built-up structured green is really hard to access the top part of it, especially off the tee. But it does seem to shape up really nicely to where you can have a really safe run at it from basically wherever you're at. It's going to catch everything there.
Yeah. Can you believe Jenny Karppinen already now past Tinja Väisänen, 3 down? She's
9 strokes between the two of them already. Yeah.
on fire today, Jenny Karppinen, and Tinja is looking good, but just finds trouble.
Yeah, just that first hole and then the meltdown there, and otherwise she was playing really solid. So unfortunate to see those big numbers, but like I said, you know, you never want to give up on a round. You just stay in there, shot by shot, and she still has a lot to play for.
Even if you're not in contention to take down a win or a podium finish, you need to remember that there are some sweet tour points that you're battling for. You're battling for a chance to play at the All-Stars event at the end of the season.
Yeah, and a nice bonus payout for the tour points. It's structured really, really well that you can get yourself some extra bonus money there at the end if you're up in that in some of those top spots.
And Tinja has plans to play quite a few of the European Pro Tour event, at least the majority of them. So
yeah,
all those points are important for her.
Absolutely.
She wants to be up there.
Hole 7 averaging at 3.78 today. Here's Laura off the tee, keeping it low. Gonna try to slide it through the last gaps.
Not bad at all.
Doesn't have enough speed to get all the way through the final guardian trees there.
Interesting now for Laura. She can't afford to slow down too much, looking at how Jenny Karppinen is playing, but she also cannot really reach the two players in front of her, so
she needs to play smart and safe. Yeah,
that's exactly what she's doing so far. I like.
Look at this.
Like what she's doing.
Oh, it kicked. that had a chance to get up there onto one of the tiers, but yeah, hit the last tree to beat and kicked right.
Still think she has somewhat of an opportunity from that side. I don't think it's too deep.
We'll see.
Anneli yet again going with the flex forehand. The biggest gap is on the left side.
Oh yeah, look at that.
She finds a way in between instead. And
Heidi has 2 meters, a 2 meter into the rough, but with a relatively open look to the basket.
Great. Tinja trying to bounce back, but overturns his feedback, and that's in a world of hurt.
It seems like she has lost her confidence right now. It might take a while to shake that off and get back on track.
Speaking of confidence, Jenny Karppinen seems to have it today, doesn't she? Let's see how she can finish up on hole 9 here. Okay, chains out and rolling. No! What terrible luck that is.
It's ongoing. If there's something we don't want to see, it's something like this.
How unfortunate.
Can't believe her eyes.
After being on fire, and now she's struggling here on hole 9. Looks like that's really bad luck. She has to lay up. I mean, that's going to be a 7. So she had played the hole really well up to that point.
Yeah, she was putting for par.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing to get a par look from where she was. And then it's a terrible result.
And just to get a par on hole 9 is...
yeah.
It's like a birdie. Especially for the FPO players.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Tinja with her second from weird position. She's gonna have a look at the birdie putt. Par putt.
Pretty decent scramble there. We do have to shout out one really awesome birdie here on this hole today from Josefin Johansson. The Swedish player got a big circle 2 putt from about 16 meters.
Josephine right now at 10th place, 31 over par and 5 over par today. She hasn't played that well, according to her, compared to her standards at least. But
no, but great highlight birdie on this hole, that's for sure. Might be the only one of the event for the FPO field. Sure is. Yeah, the only one able to birdie it so far. We'll see if anyone on the lead card here can join her in that prestigious club.
Heidi, not really a chance to go aggressive. This is going to be a layup to save the par. Going with the mint or a peppermint. One of the two overstaple approach discs from Clash. New bag this season, Heidi Laine.
High and fighting up there onto one of the terraces, I believe. Should be well inside the circle at least. Save the par.
Not an easy one.
A little bit uphill, yeah. Oh, quite a bit uphill.
Yeah, it's steep, but it's not far away from the basket at least.
Yeah. See if Laura can get a highlight throw in here. Definitely a safe spot to run it from. That backstop behind. Beautiful view on the screen.
Throwing a pure.
Oh. Yeah, a little low. Easy par.
I was practicing forehands with pures yesterday in our tiny run there in between MPO and FPO, and I didn't throw them as well as Laura just did there.
Very few do. She's got that skill really dialed.
That's my new name for that throw. I'm gonna do a Laura push.
The straight forehand approach. Yeah.
With a pure.
Yeah, she's really good with that.
Tinja, third.
Just see if this can boost her spirit. No, just putting it close.
I'm disappointed with that. She didn't give it enough power, but not easy to get the power from that low down. Opportunity. Small opportunity, but still an opportunity for Anneli.
Not enough height, but easy 3Z anyway.
Yeah, and she could potentially still gain a stroke on Heidi if Heidi cannot make her putt, which isn't too easy from her position. It's 2 in between them right now. Heidi at 4 over par, Anneli at 6 over par. And she is on that first step on this beautiful built up green on hole 7.
Great putt there.
Yes, indeed. That was a nice par save from Heidi. And she's looking fired up right now. She smells it. She's a predator right now, Heidi Line, and nothing's gonna stop her.
Yeah,
and how can Anneli Togias manage to respond to that?
Yeah, she's clearly thirsty for her first win of the season. Now we're going to be moving on to hole 8, one of the easier holes on the course. Nice straight shot here, downhill, 84 meters. Just kind of touchy speed control shot with a putter or mid for most players. And this is averaging 3.22 today, so a little bit over par. And we have exactly the same number of birdies, pars, and over par strokes. So really, really well balanced hole.
I'm not surprised about the amount of birdies, but I am a little bit surprised about the bigger numbers here. It feels like a hole that you should be able to save a par, even if you hit something quite early.
Yeah, definitely not the most difficult, but some players clearly struggling with it today. Elina Rudberg, Jenny Karpinen, and Natalie Holokoi all getting the birdie so far, all from circle 1.
And I could totally see this being a star frame from the lead card. This is
that'd be nice to see.
This is one of the easier holes and one that everyone should be able to get a good look at. Downhill, no distance, big distance to talk about at least. Laura forgot that she had the box. That safe play seems to be working out well for her. Still at even par after 7 holes, and we know how good result even par is.
She's got herself the pure, just trying to pure the gap. And she does it beautifully.
I love it.
Oh, kicked something late, but it still gets her up to the circle's edge. Was maybe just a little bit left side at the end of it, but really nice gap hit for sure.
I still love it,
yeah.
Even though she hit that.
Yeah, still good. It would have most likely slid up closer towards the basket, but still inside the circle, I believe.
Heidi with a popcorn. Laser straight.
That looks good.
Gonna slide all the way up to the basket. Can't do it any better than that.
Nicely done. That's gonna be a almost certain birdie.
She's going with the mid, actually. What could that be?
Yeah, totally.
MD1 maybe.
A lot of players are more comfortable throwing a mid on on these kind of shots, including myself. I just like the way it feels in the hand better. Oh my
got
gosh.
a little bit lucky there, but that was the perfect kick.
That was-
Straight to the basket.
That was some seriously passionate tree love right there. Put her right next to the basket.
Tinja also playing mid-range
Ooh,
MX3.
it's an ace run.
Could
Come on
she
now.
get it?
Oh, it was so close. I like it a lot.
And I like that she's going aggressive. She needs that.
She's feeling a little bit down. She's had some struggles, but that was a really awesome ace run, and it checked up nicely. It hit that stump behind the basket, so she's inside the circle, luckily.
She is back on 4th place after Jenny's big number on hole 9, but of course she hasn't yet played hole 9, which could be a big number.
Let's check out Annalie's lucky shot here. It was a good line, but yeah, a little bit too much stability at the end, but Tree just puts her right next to the basket.
The disc golf gods were smiling at her today.
Yeah, nicely done.
It was an MD4 from Annalie and MX3 from Tinja.
Okay,
So an older disc than from Discmania might be quite
could be beat in because
yeah.
MD4 would be a little stable for that, but it was kind of fading out a little bit too much, so maybe something a little bit less overstable, or
but definitely an older disc.
Sure, might be beat up enough to get a straight line out of it. Was nice out of the hand for sure, and perfect result. So I guess you can't question anything about it at this point. Laura here, if she can get a highlight putt from circle 2, we'll have a pretty high chance of a star frame here.
Just a bit low.
Just a touch low, but
she's not loving it.
No, she really wanted it, clearly.
She's gonna stay at even par. Tinja after that ace run, trying to collect a very important birdie.
Yeah, whoa, perfect putt too. That's
Yes.
So nice to see, like flashing chains on the ace run and then able to make the comebacker for birdie. That's the second best you can do, really, other than making that ace connection. Solid putt from Heidi.
And only the second birdie for the day for Heidi Laine, but it feels like she has gotten so many more. But
well, she missed that tap in on 3, unfortunately.
That's right, yeah.
But she really should have had that one.
But she is matching. She's actually one better than Laura. After Laura getting her par there, 1 under par now for Heidi Laine, 1 over par for Anneli Togas-Maniste. Even par for Laura Posch and Tinja Väisänen 6 over par when we come into the most difficult hole on the course, hole 9.
It's a monster, isn't it?
Yeah, I was dreaming about it tonight. Woke up all sweaty and scared.
Yeah, it can be certainly a nightmare, even if you haven't played it. But yeah, we have seen some serious struggles, and we've seen some awesome moments too. Some really incredible high-level shots. But yeah, you see how difficult it is. It's left to right off the tee. There's a lamppost kind of a little bit in the line that you want to take. So you got to be careful not to hit that first of all. And then a lot of trees. You want to get as much distance as possible. It's quite far uphill. And then the second part of the hole moves from right to left and quite steeply downhill. So there's so much going on here on this one.
That feels like almost the worst part of this hole, that when you finally think that, okay, now I just have an easy upshot and I'm going to get a good result, the green is just sloping so much. It's so fast, those discs are just like disappearing if you miss it a little bit.
Yeah, you can't really relax for a second on this hole. And there's nothing easy about it at any point. I mean, tee shot's quite daunting. And then, yeah, it doesn't get any easier from there. It never really lets up on you. Get off that.
Ooh, she hits the lamp and still gets going somehow, ends up on the left side.
Not a ton of distance, but a better result than it could have been. If you kick off that lamppost, hard, then that can be like no man's land. But she was lucky to move forward still a little bit at least. And
lamp is definitely sturdy, well built to still be standing after being hit by Heidi Laine's disc.
Yeah.
Overturned there from Anneli, ending up in a similar position.
Yeah.
Different way of getting there.
Yeah, kind of cut roll out at the end of it. Let's see if Tinya can lace this feedback. Decent kick, I think.
And also on that left side of the fairway.
Renee, was that a pretty okay kick?
No.
No.
Short answer.
Okay.
Sometimes that's enough.
Yeah, it was hard to tell. We were pretty up close and personal there on the viewpoint, but
This I like. I
I
liked up
Yeah.
until that kick at least.
kicked a little right, and now she's not really in a great spot either. So
But I still like that straighter line much better than going too much left and making a wider
yeah,
line with a lot of anhyzer. It's easier to just like throw straight,
Jenny with a great putt on hole 10.
in my opinion at least. Yeah.
That was for birdie. So great way to bounce back after some really unfortunate struggles there on 9. She's not letting it get under her skin. The whole 9 kind of roll away after what looked like a pretty decent, putt. It just kind of somehow got up slowly on edge and rolled all the way down. Cost her a couple strokes in the end, but she's right back at it now. There on hole 10, getting the birdie.
Bogey, unfortunately, for Elina Rydberg, and Kaire Teku, I think that's going to be a bogey for her as well. So gaining strokes on the card and getting closer and closer. Now it's actually a par for Kaire Teku.
Okay. But I'm really happy to see Jenny Karpinen, back to herself and in her element after what we saw on day 1. It was not her best day, and now she's right back where we usually see her, smiling and making highlights.
And few people can look so sad as Jenny Karpinen does when she is not having her day. Like she really shrinks, and her shoulders are like, I don't know if they go up or down, but her whole posture is so different from when she's her normal happy self.
Yeah, she definitely wears her heart on her sleeve and shows those emotions on the course, and that makes it really entertaining. It's really fun to follow players that are more animate, and you can read a little bit more into their body language. And it's not very common for a lot of Finns, but a lot of the FPO players are more likely to have that type of a style. But yeah, Haiti
Gets out clean, I think.
No, she hit an early tree and
She
kicked
did?
left.
She hit
Yeah,
something?
No,
Okay.
that was bad.
Oh,
Real bad.
I
She's
thought
right by my feet.
Yeah, she didn't gain almost any distance, and not probably in good position either.
Tinya. She's starting to learn how to scramble. That she has been doing that quite a bit. You see the stick there, about 20 meters in front of her, or maybe 15. That's a 100-meter mark to the basket. So still a long way to go for her.
H7. Okay, yeah, I think that's a new disc from Prodigy. That's right. So that must have been what she.
Yeah, that's the slightly faster than the F7.
So that's probably what she threw back on hole 5, where I thought Renee said A7, and he probably said H7.
Yeah, couldn't really hear, but yeah,
Yeah,
H7.
Yeah.
More likely than an A7 that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And I think that must have been
Yes,
what.
I said H.
Yeah.
H7.
Yeah. You said H. I just misheard. And that's a new disc I kind of forgot about, so I was thinking F7. But yeah, that's also a good roller disc, I'm guessing. Haven't actually thrown one yet myself, but it should be understable and just a little bit faster.
That's the nice thing with Prodigy. You can kind of guess how the discs are flying just by the name of them.
That's right. Yeah, once you're familiar with the naming system, it goes that the lower numbers are more overstable, and the higher the number gets, the more understable it is. Pretty good second shot there.
Eating up more and more distance for every shot, getting closer to the basket, not with any big throws, but that seems to be the way she's tackling the course today, Laura Posch. And I really like that style, and especially when you see that par is just enough and it's anyway too far to reach up to the top 2 players.
Yeah, Laura really sticks to her game plan, and she really knows her skill set. and she just plays for fun. So she's just trying to have a good time, you know, like she's trying to, you know, make good shots and enjoy the great scenery.
Nice touch there from Heidi, getting back on the fairway for her third. She is in. She has about 80 meters, maybe shorter, to the basket from there.
Good placement.
Anneli is gonna throw her third, also from the fairway. Could she maybe reach all the way down to the basket? Going with a fairway. This could be interesting. Yes, I like it.
Oh yeah, big
It's all the way down there.
big skip at the end of it. I think it's going to be a really good result.
If that checked up down there and didn't start to roll, that could be a par look, which is extremely good score on this hole.
Yeah, it's really all you can hope for.
Haven't seen any pars today. Only red numbers.
It's that type of hole. We didn't see any pars yesterday either. We did see one on day one, and that was from Tinja Väisänen, right here, the player you're seeing.
Could still get a par today.
The only one to get the par throughout the event so far. That's quite a...
That's not going to be a par. That's going to be a bigger number.
Yeah, kicks early and left. Not great. But, well earned par there on day one. Showing that it is possible, at least. But yeah, this one's obviously the most difficult on the course at 6.22 average. That's a full over 2 strokes over par. 2.22 strokes over par on average. So we have seen some big numbers, a few bogeys. But yeah, Jenny Karppinen had that look for par, and it kind of all fell apart on the green. It is a scary green. It's so slopey. I mean,
it's not over until the disc is in the basket, especially on a green like this. Heidi trying to get up and down for a bogey. Can she? I like it.
Looks really, really good. Oh my
If
gracious!
it stops,
Skips
but
way
it-
past the basket.
it's so
okay, hit that
fast,
tree inside
yeah.
the circle. Nice. That tree helped.
The way she's putting right now, I give her quite good chances to get at them up and down for that bogey.
It was a great shot, though. Really.
That was
Just
really
to hit-
beautiful shot,
Hit
yeah.
the gap with that much confidence, and
And she needed to get that speed to actually hit the line also.
yeah,
She couldn't really throw any softer.
yeah. It's a very tricky approach because it's so downhill. It's really hard to give it everything you need to have it get there, but then also kind of stop it on a dime. It's a very, very difficult hole.
A difficult shot for Laura. Just gonna try to flex something down there with a Anheuser release that then starts to fade down towards the green.
Ooh, nice. Ah,
A little bit
chopped
too tight,
down.
yeah. Didn't put enough Anheuser on that one.
Yeah.
It's difficult to do that from that kind of stance also. It's
Mhm.
much easier said than done. Tinja kicked to a bad spot. The only one who has been able to get a par, but not going to be a par today.
Nope. It's gonna be another possible big number after some serious struggles on hole 1 and 6. She's currently tied with Jenny Karppinen for that 4th position. Well, that's a great shot, though. Wow. She's put it all the way up just outside the bullseye, 5 meters from the pin.
And perfect pace on that, just stops pin high.
Excellent scramble.
What a shot. What a shot.
Yeah, she wasn't in great position, but she did exactly what she needed to there.
She's still battling for that 4th place. Laura 5 strokes ahead of her. Looks difficult. Laura is playing good at the moment also, but it's looking at bogey at best from here, and not an easy bogey.
Nope. Got the pure.
Yeah. Up to pure.
Trying to put some hyzer on it and get it to glide all the way down there.
It's too
a
much?
little inside, but no, it worked out. Pin high, circle's edge, decent.
It's a magical disc. I love that.
Yeah, you've been doing some great work with that the last couple of days. Been playing during our break between the FPO and MPO, and you're really shaping it nicely.
Yeah, but I was able to beat you first time ever.
Yeah, with
2 days ago, but
with
then
just
you came out hunting for revenge yesterday and beat my score with 1 stroke. So I'm not the reigning champion anymore when it comes to the battle of the booth.
Yeah, I had to prove myself and play for dignity yesterday and pride, but I've been pretty wildly inconsistent lately. I have to say, I've had some really hot rounds and some really forgettable rounds, but I'm trying to find that consistency.
Par putt from circle 2 here for Anneli. Needs to get a soft run. That's just what it is. Not in the basket, but still checks up.
I really like her pace that she puts on her putts. You know, it's been very impressive these last couple of weeks to watch her, especially this weekend on the green. It's been some really great putting. That one was just a little high and wide, but with that pace, yeah, it stays close.
Important. It's going to be an important putt for Heidi Leine now from a longer distance to get a bogey.
And Laura looks like she's in firm control of that final podium spot.
I'm not worried at all about her 3rd place.
Yeah, there's been some struggles from Tina. Jenny's pushing, but then she had her struggles here on 9.
She's putting like that.
Perfect.
Who's going to stop her to end up at the podium?
Great job from
She
Laura to
doesn't
get the bogey.
Barely looks happy. Okay,
Now she's got the smile.
There you go. That's what we want to see. We are smiling here in the studio at least.
For sure.
Yeah.
She's fun to watch and great player and great person.
Heidi, 8 meters from the basket.
Yeah, big moment here.
Gets another one, and her putting is so on point right now.
Yeah, just
Center pole.
Yep.
She's in the zone on the putting green, and that's so important for Heidi because we know how well she's throwing. And when her putting is on, she's like almost unstoppable.
Yeah, and maybe that missed tap-in on hole 3 was a good thing to kind of get her to
A reminder.
to make sure the focus and to really get it going on the green. So because since then she's been spot on. Like almost every putt's been just right where it needs to be.
And Anneli to match that score from Heidi. She is 2 behind.
She wants to just stay 2 behind here. Yes, good putt.
2 behind is nothing. 9 holes to go, and we are gonna go to a short commercial break. Soon back with you with the back 9. So stay with us. Check out our partners.
Good.
About like 220 viewers.
I'm Johannes.
Hey, I'm Jonathan.
And today we're going to talk about how to aim.
You have some problems with the distance, the timing, and pretty much everything. This is kind of the ground or the beginning of the throw.
There you go. Now we're going to throw some forehands.
Oh yeah. Then you just stroke the board and then you push it in the basket. You should never, ever throw your max on a golf course.
What?
Usually before every shot, I have a little mantra that I say to myself, and that mantra is all the confidence in the world. When it comes to trying out these new discs, I know that when I'm gonna throw those discs, I'm gonna have all the confidence in the world.
At Discraft, we don't wait to see what the future holds. We build it. The future is in your hands.
What is going on?
Holy cow, an eagle!
Niklas!
What just happened?
80 on a harp. It's looking really good. Going in.
Oh my gosh! Whoa!
Within even 30 meters. It's giving it a chance.
Get
No
he
way.
did it!
Yeah.
What a highlight putt!
way!
Another little showmanship. So cool.
Thank you for that.
Pro Discus Jokery is the world-famous putter that can be used for all kinds of throws and is an excellent choice for everyone.
Here we have the Pro Discus Jokery. The numbers are 3, 3, 1, 2. There's a very overstable but predictable throwing putter. It will always finish left, and it will handle torque if you're a sidearm player. Anytime I'm wanting a fairly straight shot, but making sure it finishes left and isn't finishing to the right. I enjoy this disc, and I'm sure you will too.
Nine holes to go on the second European Pro Tour stop. Heidi Laine, the reigning European Pro Tour points champion from last season, is in the lead with 2 strokes ahead of Anneli Togias-Männistö, and Heidi is having the box right now.
Yes. Nice high hyzer. It's going to need to fade hard, and it does. Back in bounds. Perfect shot.
That's
scary a little bit.
Yeah. Lots of distance, but also lots of control there from Heidi.
Yeah, she knew what was going to happen. She trusted that disc to come back at the end, and it had the height to fade out nicely.
Different disc now from Anneli, not her go-to distance driver. Wonder what line she's aiming for. She's going wide, probably a little bit more overstable then.
Just going to try to check up short of the hazard, and that's smart, safe play there.
Nothing to worry about.
It'll be a little bit more of a blind up shot, where she's going to have to move it right to left, but that's fine position for sure.
You really don't need any more distance than that.
No. You just you can cut this one in half with 2 sort of really easy control shots. Relatively easy, should I say.
Everything feels easy after hole 9. Tinja,
Nice
I'm
fun.
worried about this one, heading towards the hazard but doesn't have the distance to get there, so it was totally fine.
Yeah, nice little flex shot, but she didn't put too much power on it, so just safe, central in the fairway.
The fairway driver here from Musket, so it's like a hybrid driver.
10 speed.
Yeah.
Might be overturned.
Not sure if it has the stability.
It will get back.
It has just enough stability to get back into the fairway.
I think she helped wave it in.
Yeah, I think so.
Producing some wind from the tee there.
All the gallery were like blowing some air there.
She wheeled it back in bounds there, and she's quite relieved to see it in bounds there. Here we get to see a nice flyover of hole 10. It's very open. We come out of the woods, and there is OB lining the right side and left side with that creek, and this year new to the hole is this red flagged off hazard area that you see right there on the left before the corner. So you want your drive to land anywhere up here, and then try to get your upshot close to the basket that's kind of tucked back up here uphill. And there's a one skinny kind of guardian tree, but can be an obstacle if you're not careful. And yeah, nice hole, averaging 4.22. So not the most difficult. Somewhere in the middle there.
Nice to get out in the open and really rip one from the tee after playing that difficult hole 9.
Yep. We do have one birdie.
Anneli was throwing it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Annalie was throwing a DD3.
DD3, nice. Thank you for that.
I think she has been going with the DD1 mostly from the tee, but she wanted
horizon kind of.
Yeah, exactly. But she wanted a little bit more fade on this one.
Yeah,
seems like she's usually going laser straight, but now she had a big hyzer instead.
Worked out well. Tina, hoping this fades quick. Might have pushed it just a little long and straight before it faded, but it sounded like it could be back on the fairway, hopefully, for a look. But yeah, we saw Jenny Karppinen birdie this one earlier. That's the only birdie of the day so far. We did have 3 birdies yesterday.
It does seem like Tinja is just on circle 1.
Nice. She got it yesterday as well, birdie. Tina, and along with Laura Lee and Sarah Cleave.
Not sure how to pronounce her name, but
yeah, I haven't. That's a new
something like that.
Yeah. Sarah.
Sounds kind of.
But she actually threw it in from 115 feet, which is like almost 40 meters, so 35 meters ish. Laura doing a full pirouette. She might have let that a little too straight, but I think it's gonna work out okay.
Yeah, hopefully it didn't go too deep in there.
But yeah, that must have been a sweet highlight from Sarah to get a big throw in on this one yesterday. See if Annalie can put herself close. She's gonna need it. That looks really good.
I like this.
It's fading right on time, and right there, just inside the circle. We did have a birdie on day 1 from Jenny Larsen as well on this hole, the only one from day 1. So definitely one you can get and you want to get, but much easier said than done.
Heidi is taking her time, checking the distance. Maybe she doesn't know about the sticks where you can see the distance. You can always, you see one there on the left side, that means 50 meters to the basket.
Sure.
So she's about 70.
I suppose if you have a rangefinder, you want to use it, right?
Of course.
Otherwise, it's just taking up space in your bag. But
maybe just to flash it a little bit to your competitors.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay, yeah. Blows past just a little bit, but it checks up perfectly.
That was the right choice to use that rangefinder. See?
Yeah, she dialed it right in. Put her berry within 4 meters from the basket. Here we see
pirouette.
The reaction from Laura.
Little slight correction on Tinja. She is 4 or 5 meters outside the circle.
Okay.
I'm not able to see Laura. Oh, Laura is just on the circle on the edge of the rough.
Okay. Yeah, if you're just joining us on YouTube for this free final round live coverage and you like what you see, think about going to discgolfstream.com and getting yourself a subscription so you can watch all the exciting actions from rounds 1 and 2, and you can watch FPO, MPO separate streams, and you can also watch in Finnish language for the MPO stream if you're interested with the same subscription. So we really appreciate all the support from our subscribers. That's very helpful to help us keep doing what we're doing and help and bring all you this exciting European disc golf action and continue to grow the sport here on this great continent. Just a little short there on that bid from Tina.
Yeah, she keeps on being a little bit soft with her putting. A little bit low every time, but still a par.
Okay, so Laura doesn't really have such an open look. Maybe she's able to straddle and hit herself a jumper. Yeah, she's definitely outside. Just making sure to confirm with her card that they understand that or agree that she's outside the circle. Clearly marked there, but nice to be sure, you know.
You can never 100% trust your lie, especially when it's a little bit behind the bushes like that. And not the best effort, but still it's gonna be another par for her. That's really her melody today.
Yeah. And in general, she's that kind of player that really just kind of rarely explodes for big numbers, but usually steady goes it for her. Yeah, Anneli just high, tickles chains, but
her putting hasn't looked as great today. It's nothing big, but still, she has been spoiling us a little bit the way she has been.
Yeah, these first
performing
2 days
on the putting green.
Yeah, she's been on fire all weekend. So just a little colder today. She still made some great putts, and she's still right in this. But she would have needed that one. She's gonna lose one more stroke.
She is, and it's gonna be 3 between her and Heidi now.
Tinja gets her par.
And Tinja is 1 behind Jenny Karppinen at 5th place right now. Dropped 2 spots. And Heidi just unable to make mistakes at the moment, at least on the putting green.
She's very confidently marching towards her first win of the season here.
It looks more and more likely that she will be at the top of the podium.
Anneli comes back. No problem. Yeah, so UDisc win probability is showing that Heidi Laine has a 90% chance.
I think that's still a little bit high, though.
A little high, yeah. Sure. Everything's going to be skewed in her favor with all the success she's had, of course. Whoa, what a highlight putt from Kaire.
Kaire Teko there.
She jammed that in there, didn't she? Nice one.
At 4 over par today. Slightly slower than her card mates Jenny Karppinen and Elina Rydberg, but that was a highlight.
Yeah, that was a really nice putt. So direct. Really.
This is the tee pad of hole 1. Where you can win yourself a Suka cart if you aced it. And we have seen so many close runs, but still no one who has been able to ace this basket. And we also see the leaderboard where we have Heidi Laine 3 strokes ahead of Anneli Togas-Männistö.
So she was able to complete the front 9 under par. That's very impressive.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Will we get to see any kind of nerves from Heidi?
I'm sorry, I guess she was even through the front 9. That last birdie came out.
Yeah, true. Down 10. Yeah.
Sorry, a little bit wrong about that, but yeah. Anyway, even through the front 9 good, and then now she's starting off the back 9 with that birdie. That's exactly what she needs to do. Here she is on the tee of 11. This one's 85-meter gradual uphill shot.
Oh, it looks good.
Real good.
Looks very good. I can't believe she's going to miss that one. It's going to be another birdie for her on hole 11. She knows how to play this hole. Anneli under pressure right now. Even though I don't think she cares about what Heidi's doing. But if she wants to have the win, she should start to care about that.
Well, she's certainly going to have her, at the very least, her second consecutive second place finish. Oh, that fight's all the way through. Almost rang it up somehow.
That's great.
That's
great
shot.
shot.
A birdie look for sure.
She's far from out of it. She's definitely right there, and we have seen bigger swings than 3 strokes on single holes. So I have no idea what's going to happen.
MX3 here from Tinja.
Overturns it.
A little bit right side, but there is some ways to sneak through. Not likely, though. And I don't think she did in this case.
Still
Tinja is OB.
OB, oh no.
Even. I was just going to say, I don't think it's out of bounds, but...
I didn't realize it was overturned that much. Did it kick OB, or was it...
No, it was just still out in the open.
She just missed the line, yeah. Can come into play. As you see, Laura, nice line here. If she can just get through the gap. Just pure as can be.
Perfect
right to the
hyzer
ball.
flip all the way up to the basket. What a shot.
Awesome highlight there from Laura Posh. She just put it right through the center of that gap. Pure line, almost hit the pole. Checks up inside the bullseye. Nice highlight there from Laura.
Rene, if you can have a look at that red disc from Laura, I would like to hear what it is. You can imagine it's maybe an FD or something like that. Straight fairway. But
It's an FD.
It is
like
an FD. Yeah, good one. Good call.
Anneli is throwing an FD as well.
I still have my eyes with me. Yeah, we have seen a few highlights from her with that red one, so I got kind of curious.
Yeah, looks like she's got it beat in nice. So Anneli was also throwing FD, and she was able to park it almost. Just came a little bit long of the bullseye there. So we're going to have most likely 3 birdies on this one. That's great.
And hopefully not a too big number for Tinja Väisänen.
Yeah, she's going to want to try to get up and down for the bogey here. It's not easy, though. There is... Oh, wow. She made it look easy.
Yeah. pushing back Laura's disc even a little bit, but not that it matters being so close.
Yeah, not much anyway. This one averaging 2.89, so the field's starting to dial it in. We have 33% birdies in the field, and that's before we're going to have these birdies, so they're going to knock that up towards the 50% mark, but we'll shout out those that have birdied it so far, and that's Kaire Teku, Elina Rudbari, and Natalie Holakai. So great birdies from them, all from Circle 1.
And they are right there, tied for 6th and for 8th. 8th place, so in the middle of the field, all of those 3 players. Another very important putt for Anneli. Can't afford to lose any more strokes to Heidi at the moment. Not gonna do that.
Perfect putt.
The link is in the basket. Popcorn from Heidi. That's a very shocking miss. What a surprise.
Airball from 4 meters.
Where did that come from? Where did that come from? Heidi.
Her putt's been looking so solid. I guess maybe just a momentary lapse of concentration, or
we have to see if
or just a little nerve. I don't know. Yeah, it's really a surprise. I don't know how you explained it.
Can't believe Heidi's usually so comfortable battling for the win on the last day, but yeah, maybe she just had a tiny blackout there.
Whatever the case, it might not prove too costly, but it's definitely making it a little bit more interesting in that race for the title here. That's
it's 2 strokes now.
Tightening back up.
2 strokes, and we're coming into one of the more difficult holes on the course, so could be a big score separation already there. Jenny Karppinen, who somehow ended up going over the triple Mando yesterday after throwing low. One of the strangest shots I've ever seen. Now putting for par on this same basket.
Yep.
Great putt indeed. Still having a great round, but just had a double bogey there on hole 12.
Yeah, and kind of surprisingly, Laura Posch has an 8-stroke lead over 4th place now. She came in tied for 3rd, so she's really stayed solid, playing even for the day. Yeah.
Avoiding mistakes is.
She looks like it's
an underrated style of playing, especially on this kind of course. And here is the hole 12 where Jenny Karppinen just got herself a double bogey. Another tight one. The tunnel just goes downhill, then a little bit uphill, and then it turns almost 90 degrees here to the left for another 50 meters up to the basket. And yeah, you have played this hole. What do you say about it? No, you're true.
This one they've changed. They backed up the tee pad like almost 20 or 30 meters. It was a double Mando last year. Same tunnel shot, a very daunting tunnel shot, but now it's even harder. Now it's even longer. Okay, they took the double Mando away. There is a late Mando on the left, but it doesn't really come into play very often. But yeah, no, it's a very long, difficult tunnle shot.
Yeah. When you played it, did you feel like you felt like backing up about 20 or 30 meters, or did you were you comfortable where you
it was hard
up from?
It was pretty hard where it was, and now it's a very long, difficult tunnel shot.
I like this one. Gets a little bit lucky and
off the tree.
What a shot!
That's almost as good as you can do it.
Is she up all the way to the corner?
Yeah, just about.
Trees are 90% there.
Yeah,
getting through everything. 90% air at least, maybe even more.
Yeah, that was a nice little kiss off the last tree that kind of extended the distance by an extra 15 meters plus.
And there's that FD from Laura again.
Uh-oh.
No highlight this time. That's...
she's usually such a straight shooter, but yeah, that one just kind of came out early and kicked right.
Not the best.
Let's see if Heidi can get that short missed putt out of her mind and pure this gap.
And respond to what Anneli just did there.
Yeah, that was big. Oh yeah.
There you go. That's gonna be
so good.
even better if that just starts to fade now.
No, you can't do it better
Whoa.
than that.
Haiti showing class
That's
after a miss on the previous hole. Now just puring it, and
what a pipe job that was.
That
I mean, that was never at any risk of hitting anything. That was like the purest you can do. And the distance too. She just like laced 115-meter drive straight on the like low laser. I don't know, man.
That was something special. That was highlight. If something.
Here we see.
And Tinya, by the way, hit the same gap Anneli did.
Wow.
The no gap.
A sneaky one.
Elina Rydberg here on hole 14.
That needs to fade. Yeah, it's fine.
That's
no,
good.
That's great.
She is really solid with her forehand. I really
Yeah,
like that.
Totally in control. Really good with the angles and speed and height and everything.
That was kind of interesting last year at Tyni, that her forehand, which is usually her weapon, was completely off, but she still battled up to the podium there.
I think her backhand's really good too.
It
from
really,
what I've
really
seen,
is,
yeah.
yeah. But compared to many other FPO players, she really has a solid forehand.
Very well
She has
balanced player. for
Showed
sure.
it many times this weekend.
Yeah, definitely.
Not the worst place there for Laura, but almost no distance at all.
It's pretty open though. Not the worst lie. If you kick early, sometimes it can be like that. You like we saw Christian Quaxa was struggling to even find a stance up where he was at yesterday.
That wasn't easy.
But this is a good footing and quite an open opportunity to gain some distance. That's really nice. She gets most of the way up there towards the corner. Stayed clean. This hole is the second most difficult on the course today at 5.11 average.
Only hole 9 worse.
Yep. We don't have any birdies yet, but handful of pars.
I think we can see 2 birdies from this card.
Potentially.
Haiti especially.
They would be the first birdies of the event if we are able to see them for the FPO field. Today we just have 3 pars and everybody else bogey or worse, so.
And Haiti is up to 81% on the U-Disc win probability.
We're down to 81. It was just 90, right?
Yeah,
So
was it up even higher? True, it was.
She was at 90 when I last shouted it out.
Probably dropped down a little bit. Yeah, after that missed putt.
Yeah.
Must have dropped there.
Just a 1-stroke change there, but
Jenny has been in there on that side before, but able to find her way out. Or was that Kairi Tekko who was? That was not the
we've
best.
seen a few people up
Yeah.
in there, and I've been surprised that most people have been able to scramble out. Silver had a little bit more trouble yesterday. That was kind of more what I was expecting to see when people were in there. Okay, Laura ended up here. She must have kicked a little bit to the right. She's not quite all the way up to the corner, but
yeah, it's green and no disc in sight, but I think she is safe in a quite okay spot there on the left side of the, or right side of the fairway after the corner. Tinia right now tied with Jenny Karppinen for that 4th place.
seems like snack time for the lead card here. Everybody's munching.
Yeah, good moment to fill up your energy for an exciting finish. Well, not just a round, but the whole weekend.
Yeah.
They can all be proud of what they have accomplished so far, but of course they want to finish in style.
Absolutely. This is a good looking shot, but it gets knocked down.
Very good. That's going to be an easy par for her. Getting up and down from that position, no problem at all. And I'm curious now. Who will be able to get closest to the pin? They are both from about the same distance. Heidi may be a little bit more open.
I think Heidi's in better position overall, but Annalie has proven herself able to craft a lot of really nice lines, so she's certainly able to get up and down for the birdie if she's able to execute here.
Yeah, just over 50 meters, you can see the stick there on the right side.
It's fading out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
No, that's not what she was hoping for.
No, kind of caught some of the high overhanging branches and knocked it down.
Soft overall, that was...
needed a little bit more speed and maybe a little more Anheuser.
A little bit more snap to it. And another opportunity here for Heidi.
Going with the forehand. Oh, saws it off a little.
That's okay, 2 misses then.
It's that stump, and she's in circle 2 as well, so they'll have kind of
that
long range.
Peppermint is so overstable.
Is it?
Yeah, it's. I haven't thrown it myself, but I've seen a lot of videos on it, and it's
a beefcake.
It's a beefcake, it's something. And they had the pepper, that is their extremely overstable driver. They had the mint, which is their overstable approach disc, and then they created a peppermint, which is the even more overstable.
Is it same speed as the mint? Or?
Yeah, it's also a 4-speed. So
okay,
it's the
more overstable.
Cupcake signature series disc.
Look at this! Oh, I thought that was going to go in. It looked like it. She gave it a scare. Checks up nice. 5 meters for the par. Par is good on this one anyway. See if Laura's just laying up to accept her bogey. Not a bad result after that really early kick.
And not a bad result on hole 12.
True. Averaging 5.11, like I said, so you're not really losing any strokes to the field at least. You might be losing strokes to these top leaders though. But that doesn't really matter much for Laura at this point.
She's in no man's land.
She's just needs to keep doing what she's doing and take that 3rd place trophy home.
I really can't see that she's gonna miss out on that 3rd place in whatever she does.
No, she's right there.
But Tinja, to get a par here, which I thought would be easy, overshot that a little bit, could be in bad position behind a tree. Long look at the birdie for Heidi.
Nose up. Misses high left.
Right next to Tinja. Where is Annalie's par putt from now?
I think she's 5 meters away. She's that disc right next to.
That's right.
Tinja's there.
So Tinja first for her par. Jenny Karppinen tied with her right now, and Elina Rydberg and Kaire Teko only 1 behind. So it's a battle for the 4th place right now. And that will go a long way.
Yep. Good putt.
Good putt. Can Heidi match that? I think she can. I was a little bit worried about that tree, but it doesn't seem to be bothering them.
She's missed a couple shorties though here. This is not a guarantee. Like we know Heidi's a great putter, but she's had 2 strange misses from very short distance. This is a little further where she's looked really on point.
She's taking time now, at least. That's a good sign.
Nope.
Yet again. Not as big of a miss than the 2 previous ones, but this was also a surprise miss.
She's a little soft. It hit nubs and chains, and this is Annalie
and
looking to claw it in within 1 stroke.
And that would be huge to get one now when she is getting it. Getting one closer to Haiti and just one behind. Now it's really a battle again.
Yeah, and that's kind of unforced errors from Haiti. Those 3 missed putts were really shorties. I mean, she's played otherwise really fantastically today. She's been on fire kind of in a way, but then those few short misses kind of negate all that excellence, really, don't they?
And another birdie chance here on hole 13. The new hole on the course with a triple mando, wall on the right side, rough on the left side, but you just want to throw something on the right side here in the gap and then fade in to the basket. You can of course also go with a forehand.
Yeah, just whatever you're most comfortable with on a 75-meter downhill triple mando hole. Averaging exactly at par today. We have just 1 birdie and 1 bogey, and everybody else taking the par. The birdie is a new name for me, Yanne Tus.
The Belgian player who is right now at the bottom of the field. So it's nice for her that you get a
great to get a birdie. Birdie on the scorecard.
Yeah, local player.
She got that with the circle 2 putt as well, 12 meters.
And here you can see Heidi and Anneli still in a battle for the win. Laura in no man's land there, right on the 3rd place. No one can reach her from behind, and no one is going to drop down. So she is going to finish 3rd, most likely. And then big battle for that 4th place. Tinja, Jenny, Kaire Tekko, and Elina Rydberg, all within reach of that 4th place.
That's right. They're all within 2 strokes. Yeah. That's interesting to keep an eye on.
And they're
who's going to finish strong?
They're only 2 holes ahead, so they have.
Some holes to play still.
Still some holes to play, yeah.
Well, that'll be really interesting. We'll see who can finish strong and get themselves some more cash and tour points.
And who's going to have the box now? It's going to be Anneli. And then Tinja is going to be 2nd, Laura 3rd, and then Heidi last. It's a beautiful one, and should be one of the easier holes just by looking at it.
Especially with the wind down.
Especially,
like
that's what the players have been struggling with. We heard it from René yesterday that the wind was difficult. Can't believe that it's a problem today. Right, René? Oh, his silence speaks for him for itself.
He's off sunbathing somewhere. It's such a lovely day.
Oh, still some problems for Anneli not making getting through the triple mando, but
she hasn't missed it.
No,
not
that's
yet.
right.
Yeah.
No penalties for that.
Lucky to kick back.
Another high one.
That one probably also safe, but might be a little bit difficult. We'll see how far left it went. See if Laura can dial this in. This is right. She's right in her wheelhouse. Yeah.
So casual, chewing on her snack there, and I just love her style of this
great.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. She's cool as can be. See if she can just put this one right down the middle. Looks like that lifts up on her. She's not amused with this hole. It's not seeming to work out for her this weekend, but it seems like it would play really right into her strengths, but just something about this one makes it trickier than it looks on paper and even on video. I feel like this is one I would expect to see a lot of birdies, but we haven't really. That's pure.
This is how to birdie it. I think she's gonna be all the way down there.
That hit the pole. Wow, scoots it right up. That's the ideal drive right there on this one.
Yeah, there's no way to get a safer birdie than that.
Oh, Renee's back. Hey, man, how you doing?
Yeah.
I'm
doing fine. How about you? I'm
Great.
watching some great disc golf here.
For sure.
Well,
How about that shot from Haiti?
That was perfect. She hit skipped up and hit the goosey.
Beautiful.
I'm guessing it's a berg.
It's definitely her berg. She's been using that all.
But we were just talking in the audience about how it's weird that 3 of the 4 players here were high, because at the moment they were driving, there was no wind.
Yeah. I think they all just missed the line. Of course, in the past couple days, we've seen the wind lifting and dropping some of those shots, but those were just misses. Upshot there, a little bit of work left, but not too shabby.
Into the wind, but it's shouldn't be a problem. Tinja.
Yeah, she is a little bit pinched
gonna
up.
have to stretch out and go with the forehand Anheuser. Touchy shot. Way too high. But gets to an okay spot at least. Outside circle 1.
Yeah, difficult position. She can hit the big putt. She can still save the par, but
Laura, who hates this hole, probably just wants to get as close as possible to get it over with.
yeah, most of it. Just a slight downhill tester putt, but her putt's been looking really solid, so I don't really doubt she's got a pretty high chance of making that.
But what a nice bounce back there for Heidi.
Yeah, that's exactly what she needed. Just put it super close so she doesn't have to stress out about putting, you know, she's missed a few shorties, so now she can just go up and tap in that birdie and know that she's still in firm control of this win. Potential win, should I say. Chance for a highlight putt here from Tinja. Oh, look good all the way, just tad short.
Has been a little bit low all day. And another very important putt for Anneli. We keep on saying it hole after hole, but
they're all quite crucial at this point.
They really are, yeah.
Every stroke counts.
But Laura first.
She's about 8, 7.5. Yes.
Ooh, she hates the hole, but I don't think she hates that putt.
That was good. Got a nice skip in her step. I like it. See her happy making those putts. Yeah.
Nice Sunday in the park.
Yeah.
For Laura Posch. Ooh, I was worried about that. It looked like it was low, but somehow it found its way into the basket, and she's not letting the gap to Heidi grow too much. She is only 2 behind.
Great birdie there. Big smile. Can't do it better. So nice to see exactly what this hole requires. We haven't seen it yet, and that was the money shot there.
And we are heading on to hole 14. Only 5 holes to play right now, so yeah, it's getting exciting. This is
really exciting. Yeah.
Also not an easy one, even though it doesn't look too difficult from the tee. We have seen so many players heading to the outer bounce on the left side, and you want to land somewhere around, maybe past that bench.
Yep,
that's an ideal spot to approach and maybe collect a birdie, but it's not an easy one.
No, averaging at 4.56. We do have one birdie today from Jenny Larsson, Swedish player, and but 56% of the field taking bogey or worse, so it can definitely cause some serious damage as well. But it is gettable.
But a position, placement shot here from the tee. You can't really, you don't gain anything big, at least if you go for distance.
No, it's just this is a pure placement shot. You just want to get yourself into that landing zone where you have an opportunity to throw a long second shot up towards the green. This is you just want to. Forehand plays really good, but you can't push it too straight. The wind looks like it's picking up slightly here on the tee. Renee, is there a little bit wind picking up?
There is a little bit of wind, but the wind has also changed compared to yesterday. It's coming more from the side now, which means it's straight on for the players.
Here it is in the same spot as yesterday. Hopefully she can avoid that bench now with her second throw.
I think she has more space. She's a little bit further on the left side of the path today, but that was a weird one yesterday. She got hit her disc on the bench seat.
But that's her landing zone. It seems like she has found the place where she wants to
Anneli
be.
pushing it straight, but it fades right on time.
Got a little bit lucky there. That could have been bad.
Yeah.
But she's in a good spot there on the left side. That's opens up the angle a little bit more.
Yeah, true. Gives you more space to
go around the Mando there.
Yeah. So she's in great position to attack for the birdie.
Laura.
That's really good. Right there, hits the 100-meter stake. Out there with the Prodigy logo on it. Or name, at least. Probably a logo, too.
Ooh, this is...
Turnover is really tough.
Not the best shot, but a good result on the path. She has a difficult position if she wants to go for the birdie, but definitely doable to get a par. I think she's a little bit short to really attack from that position, right? Would you agree on that?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's probably like over 100 meters, but kind of a difficult shape. Yeah.
Maybe like she could go high and flex it somehow, but I don't think she has like maybe doesn't even have the power to do that. So could play that for a safe par instead. I think that's the best.
Yeah, she's
best thing to do.
She's gonna want to try to put herself back in the fairway, up there as far as she can get without taking any big risks. She's got an M2, pretty neutral mid-range. Nice touch on that. If it can just keep drifting.
I think it's gonna fade a little bit early.
It is safe, but maybe slightly pinched. But I think she has enough space to work a backhand hyzer.
Didn't get too pinched, so she gets a big hyzer there.
Shapes up pretty good for a nice touch hyzer into the green. Can still save the par.
How aggressive will Anneli be from her position? She could definitely be aggressive from here.
She's exactly 100 meters to the basket.
Laura probably first. Yeah. I like Anneli's position better than Laura's. It's more to work with. But it's riskier to be out there on that side because that could have easily gone out of bounds.
Is this that FD?
Yeah, the red FD.
Oh, she overturned it, and
that
if it can fight back,
be really bad. Yeah.
Nope.
Red disc, red flag.
She knew it right away.
Yeah.
You heard her say, "Oh no," and she just kind of put a little bit too much angle, or maybe a little bit late release.
Doesn't matter for her though. She's not gonna lose enough strokes to have anyone overtake her third place. I just can't see that happening.
No, she's fine, and from there she can get up and down for bogey still, and it's not going to cost her anything. Maybe just a few rating points.
Every time Anneli Togiasmanista is about to throw, I feel that my pulse is going up a little bit. It's so important for her to match Heidi Leiner right now. 99 meters to go.
Oh no.
That's trouble.
Don't think she went all the way deep in there, but she is definitely pinched. She'll have to get really creative to get up and down from there.
Another opportunity for Heidi. Not the easiest footing there. It's a little bit not so flat ground.
Yeah, she's going with the backhand after having her forehand issues the other day.
Doesn't want to do that again.
Yeah,
she's going with a flexy S-shaped shot here to maybe reach the basket.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna try to attack the basket.
I think that's way too overstable.
She fought through most of it though. She can still reach out and have like kind of a long range jump putt from deep in circle 2 if she wants it, or she can pitch up for an easy par. So not a bad result there from Heidi. Renee, what can you tell us about the energy on the card? How does it compare to other final day lead cards that you've been with in the past?
I can tell you that Heidi is in a very good mood.
Okay.
Even despite her 4-meter miss on hole 11, she still had a smile on her face afterwards. Anneli is maybe a little bit more tense, but still seems to be a good sport.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, nice to see that Heidi's feeling upbeat despite those struggles on those short putts. She's not letting it bother her or her mood, and she's still firmly in position to take down her first win of the season. But
it seems like Heidi is playing her best when she is relaxed.
Yeah.
She's not too concerned. She knows that those were just small flukes. She's still playing on a high level even with those kind of misses.
Yeah.
With the big hyzer here.
And disc golf is fun even for some of the top pros.
Oh my gosh! Almost throwing it in, and
what an incredible shot! I think it actually did hit some metal, and then maybe it's even leaning on the pole.
I think it is. That was a
highlight from Tinja.
So that disc spiked left of the basket and jumped back into the goosey.
Nice. Yeah, that was a cool shot. Really pinpoint accuracy. Dropped it right on a dime.
What a bomb.
That was sweet. Now we got Laura trying to find her lie after going OB. But I think Anneli might be up first.
Let's see how pinched up she is. She gonna need to stretch out, even go down to her knee, but it's okay. That should be a fairly easy up and down.
Yeah, if she'd have been just a meter or two further left or forward, she would have been in real trouble. But I think she has just enough space to make this work, and she executes a pretty good shot.
Ooh, yes, that's not going to be any problem.
No, it's fine.
And Heidi, then, where are you?
Cool replay here of this big spike hyzer. Just picking a point in the sky and really trusting her intuition.
So close to going in. That would have been so cool, but
nice one.
Still think that she's happy with that shot.
Was that her distortion?
I think it was, yeah.
Seems to be the weapon of choice for most of these Prodigy-sponsored players on their approach game. It's that Kevin Jones collaboration.
Laura with her fourth after that one penalty going out of bounds. I hope she gets back that disc because I know that's important for her. It's not gonna be fun to lose that one.
No, she's got that well seasoned, and she's got a ton of highlights with it already this weekend. I'm sure she'll get it back. It's just some, I think, community gardens or maybe private gardens, but
it's not the first time a disc ends up in those gardens. That I can.
No,
I can promise you.
Pretty common. It might be that you're supposed to wait till the end of the round to go and get them, though. I can't remember how. There might have been some kind of. I'll check the caddy book.
Players have been instructed not to go into any gardens and retrieve discs. They're allowed to use a retriever to get them, but not go in there.
Okay, I don't think she can reach that with a retriever.
No, but I think somebody will return those, hopefully, to the players in good time. But she will be without it for the rest of the round.
Can she use a golden retriever to go and get it?
That'd be nice. You got your emotional support dog who can also retrieve your lost disc, and that could be quite a boost for your spirit to get the disc back.
Heidi was able to approach without any big trouble. She's also gonna get a par, just like Anneli here. So the battle continues up until next hole.
But yeah, that's a good reason to carry with you a Prodigy disc retriever stick. You know, if you might really want your disc back.
There you go.
Nice one. Good par.
And by the way, was the other red disc Laura is throwing is a Saint.
Okay, so she has two.
Yeah, so there's the FD and the Saint, and it was a Saint she went over with.
Okay, so they're very similar looking.
Similar flying discs
plastics.
also.
True,
actually, yeah.
true, yeah.
I also have a red FD and a red Saint. Maybe she's inspired.
She's been studying your bag and trying to copy Victor.
Sure. I'm not bagging any of them though.
Oh, okay. So she's
Funny.
It's a coincidence. Laura, yeah, nice way to get up and down for the bogey. No stress. She's not too happy about the overall result on this hole, but she should be happy with the overall performance that she's put in this weekend because it's been pretty great.
Heidi is still 2 strokes ahead of Anneli Togias-Maniste with 4 holes now to play. It's looking good for Heidi, but she can't afford any mistakes. And then Laura still in that no man's land, 10 strokes up to Anneli and 7 ahead of Jenny Karppinen, so she's gonna stay at the 3rd place. Here's Kaira Tekku, who has been playing better and better today. She is right now at 5 over par. Had a really nice back 9.
Yeah, and a really nice highlight putt back there.
And a nice drive on this one. Very straight and lots of distance.
Prime position.
Jenny Karppinen. +2. Very good round for her.
Yes, indeed. She's getting it done. And if not for that bad luck back on hole 9, should be quite a few strokes.
I like this.
Better even, but yeah, that's great.
That's
she's gonna try to attack from the right side now with the hyzer coming in. There's kind of two main ways you can play it. You want to either be on the right side or more kind of straight or slightly left, and then it gives you 2 kind of different options for your approach into the green.
I like that right side. I think that most players seems to be going for the left side though, but I for some reason
it's pretty good either way. Nice forehand there.
Yeah,
there is some OB on that right side, but I think she's gonna be well safe at that.
Didn't get to see where it landed, but I think it was good. Yeah, it says she's on the fairway.
Yeah, she's got matching attire with her teammate Heidi Leine here, and Elina floating like butterflies and stinging like bees. Looking good.
Maybe throwing some wild honey.
There you go.
Yeah, they do have that disc. Yeah. The honeybees on the course right now.
Nice
Heidi and Elina Rydberg representing Clash Discs.
There were spotters holding them up. There might be some pedestrians there moving along the path towards the park. This is a really lovely park. A couple nice little playground areas.
Heidi has been smashing the disc here on this hole to previous rounds, and I think we're going to see another big distance shot from her with the salt. Yes, indeed.
Nice one. It's going to stable up and be right there at the gap with a very clean, open look.
Great shot. She almost threw it in for an eagle here yesterday.
That was
second shot just like right next to the basket.
Yeah, she did
flashing the chains.
Missed the putt there, unfortunately, but that was a nearly like insane eagle.
That's the stratosphere. DD1. So straight. And gets lucky. Kicks back out. That should be safe, right, René? Did you see?
Well, I saw it from a distance, and the spotters didn't even go and check it.
So it must be
I
safe.
think it's safe.
Surely. Looked like it finished with some fade. Tina with a nice clean line, coming down soft. Not huge distance, but great position. Laura into the t-shirt.
That could be hyzering out too much, but it looks kind of straight. No, it's good.
She absolutely hated it.
I don't understand why.
I think she thought it was maybe a little bit fluffed with the hyzer, but it kind of stayed flat for long enough that it was not an issue.
And here we get to see a flyover of the 201 meters long hole 15. A par 4, but definitely reachable even for the FPO field. Lots of space to work with, and then it turns to the right here. And the basket is on the left side, as you can see here, with some branches hanging over it. You can go too long. It's quite fast green right behind the basket sloping down, so you need to have some speed control when you're approaching the basket.
Yeah, there is OB back there for sure, and there's also some obstructions left side and deep. This one's kind of the opposite of hole 14 in that you need the bigger shot on the first one and then the more touchy shot on the approach.
That's right.
It's averaging 4.67. We haven't seen any birdies yet for this round.
But yeah, almost an eagle from Heidi Line yesterday. So close to throw her putter in.
She's the only one to birdie it. She birdied it on day one. Should have had it yesterday. But this is a type of hole where Heidi's distance really is an advantage. That she can play this one for a pretty easy birdie with her abilities to get that extra distance on the field.
And Anneli is in a great position there to get a par. Shouldn't be any problems to get up and down for par. But I think we will see an aggressive Heidi on her second throw here.
Yeah,
today as well.
Maybe she can get that highlight eagle. That'd be something.
Forehand approach from Laura is usually a good sign.
Yeah, this one she's going to have to bend pretty heavy if she's trying to attack. Oh, that's too straight.
Oh,
she's going to... Oh,
it's
wow.
actually
Excuse
quite
me.
good.
You're right. That's totally fine. I was thinking it was heading into those bushes, but
it's
just a camera angle.
It looks like
there.
it comes up a little bit closer than it actually does there, yeah.
Yeah, but that was great. That's fine. All she was trying to do was put herself at the mouth of the gap, and that's exactly what she did. So, pardon me for the confusion about the trajectory there.
Tinja is in a blind spot here on this side. But she's looking up. She is going to try to be aggressive. I like this.
Yeah, this is cool. This is a very technical shot.
Not as high as I thought, but I like the line.
I think it's really good.
This can be...
Oh, wow. That's
a
right
highlight.
up inside the circle.
Yes, Tinja. That's what you needed right now to battle for that fourth place.
That was a very committed shot. She knew that disc. She got the angle just right.
She doesn't even look happy about it, but I don't think she knows how close it was.
Yeah, I think she didn't realize how good it actually was. And
Heidi is looking happy though. She is probably happy both for her own sake and for Tinja's sake. And that's the popcorn yet again. That's the one that was so close to fly into the basket for an eagle. Can she do something similar today from a similar spot? She's gonna go for it. Ooh, not as close today, but...
Not the eagle bid, but she will have a circle's edge putt for birdie.
And most importantly, she's in a better place than Anneli Togias-Mänistä after two.
Yeah, it's definitely going to come down to the two of them. It looks like Heidi has the strong advantage at this point with a two-stroke lead and better positioning on this hole, but every hole on this course has the potential for major swings. It's designed beautifully in that way. It does produce drama, and this thing is not over until it's over. That's a certainty.
Important for Anneli to just get as close as possible for a stress-free putt. I don't think she's gonna run this. Just want to avoid mistakes, and that's gonna be a stress-free putt for her. But a chance for Heidi to extend her lead to 3 with only 3 holes to go. Laura with her pure.
Looks like she's going to go with kind of a step through, kind of hybrid throw putt thing.
Okay.
Should be close enough for her. She's 100% from C1X today, so I'm not doubting her on the green whatsoever.
It looks like Elina Rydberg is dropping out from that fight about the 4th place. She's right now at 24 over par. And Tinja, Jenny Karppinen and Kairi Teko all at 22 over par.
She's still having a good round though, +4. Nothing to scoff at. But yeah, two-stroke swing can happen. They have 2 holes to play, so I wouldn't count her totally out of that fight for 4th yet, but she's definitely dropping a little bit back. And Haiti with another
that went
missed
long.
putt. And now she kicked her towel, and she's starting to maybe feel a little bit annoyed with her inability to connect from circle 1.
She could have had a 3-stroke lead with 3 holes to go. Then it would have almost sealed the deal. But it's not over yet, and she's in a bad position there. Look. This is even more difficult, I think.
It's a little weird because the putts that she's made have looked so perfect.
And look at that tree on the right side is definitely in her way a little bit.
This is much more of a comebacker than you would want or expect after where she was at. Nice angle, though. Oh, yeah. Great putt.
Yeah, that was an important make for her, but what could have been a 3-stroke lead with 3 holes to go is going to be a 2-stroke lead.
Yeah. I can't feel good for Haiti, but it definitely makes it a little bit more interesting for us and the viewers here.
But on the other hand, must have felt really good to make that comebacker.
Yeah, that's good for the confidence, absolutely.
But could definitely build some nerves when you start to miss on the green on the final holes. Laura is not missing anything. She is.
No, she's just on point from circle 1.
So
she's made them all.
Sehr gut, Laura.
Tina with the chance for only the 2nd birdie of the entire event on this hole. She's done really well to get herself into great position here and executes a perfect putt as well. Congrats on a great birdie there from Tina.
Yeah, she's in the driver's seat right now for that 4th place. Clearly.
Yep.
1 stroke ahead of Jenny Karppinen and Kaira, and Jenny is actually out of bounds on hole 17 right now, so.
Okay, so.
Good for Tina, and good for Anneli to make her putt, matching Heidi's score there. 2 behind. Only 3 holes to go of Belgian Open 2023.
Exciting.
And if you want to make upshots like Tinja Weisen, then throw an X3.
X3, that's
nice.
What it was.
Yeah, that was a good move she put on that. Trusting it to keep the turn and very fast.
Hole 16, yeah, it's a 171 meter hole. You can go on the left side or on the right side. You can approach from the left or the right side. Another open, beautiful park hole where a lot of things can go right, but a lot of things can also go wrong. It's not an easy one. What kind of scores do we have here today?
Let's check it out. It's averaging at 4.33 today, so a little bit over par. We do have 1 birdie from Kaire Teku. Just got that from circle 2 with a nice 16-meter putt. And most of the field taken par. We do have a bogey and a 7 as well, but let's see how the lead card can do on this one.
And another hole that shapes up really well for Heidi's distance.
Yep.
But Anneli isn't far away from that. She's having that very straight DD1 that she gets lots of distance with.
I've been very impressed with her distance game.
I say that this hole is like 50-50 for these 2 players.
Yeah, and Anneli overall has a very well-rounded game. It seems like there's really not much she can't do as far as disc golf skills go. And then, as we spoke about already, the mental game's pretty solid.
Tinja is doing what she can to stay on that 4th place. That birdie on the previous hole, is very important.
Earned her those top box honors and putting a great move on this right into the sweet spot.
Challenging the right side all the way, but she trusted it.
Solid position. And from there, she can kind of choose whether she wants to go right or left side. That's kind of a dealer's choice there, where if you're feeling comfortable with the hyzer coming in right to left, or if you want to go with a forehand or a little bit of a touchy turnover left to right.
Heidi with her smash disc here, the max distance salt.
So if you can stay off that tree, it's huge.
Huge indeed.
Right
Maybe not as big as she can do, but she's being right there on the path, of course, is a
good footing
and nice spot to be at.
She can also kind of choose her attack from there. She might go left side if she's a little bit further up. This one's,
if it goes around, it's going to be great.
Squares up that tree, but it's still okay. She got good distance, you know, and if she's able to, if it kicked a little bit left, then maybe she'll have a run up and able to squeak past it on her second shot. Hopefully it won't mess with her footing too much. Laura taking the left side. Looked like it hit some branches. Hopefully it didn't.
Just so wrong.
She's laughing about it. I'm not sure how it finished. She doesn't seem too worried anyway.
Heidi did miss the tree, but was caught by some branches and cut a little bit short.
Okay, that's what happened. Yeah, we had some distortion there, some disturbance in the picture quality. We couldn't really see, but that's nice to hear that. Not nice, of course, but now we get to know what happened.
Right. Well, that wasn't worst case. She's still in good position. Kairi with a putt for par here, and
could still get that 4th place.
Good putt. Solid par.
I just love her energy. She seems to be having fun on the disc golf course. Even yesterday when she didn't have her greatest round, she was still so much spring in her step, and just a nice energy overall.
Big implications for this stroke. Great to get that in. That was for bogey, so she's going to drop one back to Kairi in that battle for the 5th place now. If Tinja is able to keep it clean for the rest of the way. Laura's upshot looks pretty good. If it can just...
It looks very good.
Yeah, right there inside the circle. Or just right on the edge at least.
12 maybe. But a great line. Didn't have all the distance that she needed, but I don't think she is sad about that.
No, nice controlled shot there.
And that tree is definitely in the way for Anneli.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
That
could have just gone one way or the other.
Distance-wise, it was great, but hopefully she can swing freely on that right side of the tree and crash in.
It does look like she's able to.
I think it was a little bit in the way, so...
Yeah, it was definitely in her head at least, and she's caught up in that. Oh, that's a good rollout.
This time she got more lucky with the...
yeah, that would have been a...
Where the disc ended up, so... Kind of okay, but not looking at the birdie. Opportunity now for Heidi to...
No, but at least she's not buried in that bush, because that thing is really thick, like we said on yesterday's broadcast.
Heidi could, I wouldn't say seal the deal, but make it very unlikely for Anneli to be the winner of this Belgian Open if she gets close here now.
Feedback, Heiser, wide, spikes in nicely.
And Tinja is on fire all of a sudden. She just throws highlight after highlight, and that 4th place is soon booked for her.
Looking good.
Mint from Heidi. She's also going with that big hyzer approach. Looking up. Looking comfortable.
Yep. Great swing. Looks dialed. Uh-oh.
But is going what I believe is out of bounds.
It might have came just back in. Did
okay,
she?
it was on the
she's
inside.
She's
yeah.
safe. She's safe. Yeah. It was a little bit weird of an angle there. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was nearly kept OB by the OB stick, but she is in bounds just outside the circle.
Okay.
It was easier to see when the camera zoomed out and we
yeah
got a better understanding of where the disc actually landed. So she is safe right outside the circle then, and
not an easy birdie though. It looked a little bit better out of the hand. Maybe she kind of just had a little bit too much speed on it.
Yeah, and if you're watching this on YouTube today, we have the free live coverage. Please go on and subscribe to discgolfstream.com because we have so many more rounds that you're gonna miss out on if you don't.
Yeah, we're going to be bringing you the exciting action from the European Pro Tour all season long, as well as the European Championships held in Estonia. And they only do that every 2 years, so there's going to be 4 days of live coverage. That's a very important title for Europeans, and we'll get to watch that all along here on Disc Golf Stream. So we really appreciate everybody's support, all our subscribers, and doing our best to bring you the highest quality coverage that we can.
Anneli still not making any big mistakes. That was almost like a do or die shot, but she is parking it for a safe par. Right now, Heidi is in the driver's seat. She looking more and more comfortable and more likely to be the winner. But we shouldn't speak too soon.
Yeah, still a few very difficult holes to play. Well, 2 holes after this. But yeah, if you are interested in subscribing, you can use that coupon code WELCOME to get 50% off your first month if you want to do it monthly. Otherwise, you can take an annual subscription where you already save quite a bit off the monthly price.
Birdie putt now. She's not going for it. She knows she doesn't need to, and after missing a few, maybe it just feels good to have an easy tap in it. With 2 holes to play, 2 holes that plays really good for Heidi Laine also.
Can we get another highlight putt from Laura? Nah, just a bit short. Inconsequential anyway. She's got third place locked up. So she just needs to walk it in. And
yeah, even though Tinja has caught on fire right now and has another birdie look, it's impossible to reach Laura Posch. 6 strokes behind. It's gonna be 5 after that birdie, but still only 2 holes to go.
It's pretty unlikely, almost impossible, but I wouldn't call it. I'd say just extremely improbable.
Yeah, Tinja is really finding her groove. It took a long time, but now.
Yeah, two great birdies in a row. She's actually played really well all day. She just had a handful of holes that kind of really tripped her up, particularly hole 6.
Yeah, a few too many bad breaks.
Yeah.
She's been fighting hard today.
She showed some serious class, hanging in there and finishing strong here, never giving up on her round. Playing for pride and also for tour points and cash.
And here is the chase card battling for right now for that 5th place. It seems like they will not be able to reach Tinja.
So Kyra is safe. They weren't so sure, but they found the other stake, and she's clearly safe, but a little bit obstructed.
This is her 2nd throw. The only one who has been throwing 2 already is Elina. She's in circle 2. Gonna try to match the angle of the hillside there to get it to land as soft as possible, and she's doing just that.
That was a great up.
That's not easy. Much more difficult than what it looks like.
Very nicely done. So it's looking like Kairi Teku is gonna secure that 5th place.
Estonians are doing well on European Pro Tour this year, but so are the Finns. Jenni Karppinen.
Oh my gosh. Could it
almost throwing it in.
That looks so good. Oh, just hit the nubs.
She really catches fire every time on the back stretch of the back 9.
What a great touch she had on that forehand. Wow.
Doing big things.
That would have been just unbelievable highlight. There we see Alina a little bit different. Oh, yeah, immediate replay there. Well deserved. Check it out. Tracking all the way.
So close. It looked like it was be able to climb over, but
yeah, just denied by the nubs. The very tip top of the cage there.
Elina for par.
Kind of a tough look.
It needs to stretch out, it seems like, and maybe, yeah, she's gonna go down to a knee.
Announcing the next card. First on the box.
What can she do from there?
Kingdom, representing Ace Disc Golf, please welcome Noah Smithson.
You hear David Covenant announcing our MPO players teeing off on hole 1. Noah Smithson representing the UK, just getting his round started.
Nothing happens if she misses this one. She's not gonna drop down, so 7th place seems to be where she's gonna end up.
Yeah.
Because Jenny is gonna get her par, most likely. She would need to miss 2 putts here, Jenny, to drop down past, or 3 actually, to drop down past Elina.
Nice putt to finish. And a really, really great round from Jenny Karpinen.
And a different mood, different facial expression, and different energy today.
Yeah, back to her usual self, and really a joy to watch.
So has Kairi Tekko been.
Yeah.
Fun to watch her. She has made a few too many mistakes, but I'm feeling positive about Kairi Tekko for the upcoming events.
Yeah.
So I do about Elina.
Yeah, she played really well, especially day 2 and here on the final day. Making great improvements after some struggles on day 1. And
yeah, if it wouldn't have been for that first horrible round for Elina where she was 16 over par, imagine if you played around 5 over par, there she would have been fighting with Laura.
For third. Yeah. But it's great that she never gave up, and she came back strong, showed some real class, fighting to get up there in the middle of the pack and get some tour points. Another one of those talented Estonian players, Hennar Rudna, just getting ready to tee off on hole 1.
2 holes to go. Here is hole 17. Heidi Laine is in the lead with 2 strokes, and she has a good opportunity to get another great score here on hole 17. 139 meters, open hole, but it's guarded quite well with some trees around.
Very late gap, and it's quite tight. OB right and left, long, steep slope off to OB behind. Averaging 3.78. No birdies. 4 pars, which is pretty good. Yeah, another one of the more difficult ones. 4th most difficult in this case.
I can't lie. Okay, we haven't seen Laura's t-shirt then.
It was kind of short, but her second shot's fantastic.
All the way up there.
All the way up to the bullseye's edge. Another one of those great straight laser lines from Laura Posch. She's so good at throwing those straight shots. And she just displayed that perfectly. That gap's pretty tight, and she hit it from way back there.
Both Heidi and Anneli on the fairway after the first throw. None of them reached all the way up to circle 2, it seems like. It's going to be an approach battle, then a putting battle. Let's hear what René says.
Well, Heidi is actually just on circle 2, maybe inside, in the left side, with an opening to the basket.
Okay, that's interesting to see then what she can do. If she can get the win already here on 17, but no, I don't think we shouldn't say too much regardless of what the result is here.
See if Anneli can put this close. It's the mutant, I think.
Yes.
Oh, juiced it a little.
Back door, and that's way too hot.
No, it's
out of bounds, and now it's gonna be very difficult for Anneli Togiasmännistö to take down the win.
No, I think that's gonna do it here, but I think she can be.
Yeah, they confirmed it being out of bounds.
Yeah, definitely out of bounds. But yeah, I think she can be very proud to be taking 2nd place, 2 European Pro Tour events in a row this year. And Yeah, looks like we're going to have some serious battles all season long between these two great players.
And yet again, she's going to play well over her rating. This is going to be a highly rated round.
Yeah, that's going to climb during the next ratings updates with all these great performances she's put in this year so far. Not only those great results at the European Pro Tour, but also that big win last week. I don't remember the
Estonian
name
Tour.
of it. Yeah. There was some pretty great players in the field.
So Heidi knows what that means. She can just play safe from here.
Yep. Just walk in her first win of the season.
Lay it up, and another victory on the European Pro Tour.
Yeah, that's going to make her the winningest player in European Pro Tour history.
Winningest?
Yep.
That's a new word for me.
Yeah.
Did you just make it up, or can
No.
you actually say it like that?
That's a word.
Okay. Learning English here every day.
Pretty sure it's a word.
I'm sure. Like I can totally understand it.
It
at
sounds
least.
like it
Yeah.
is to me. I don't know. I gotta look it up.
Most winningy?
Winningest. That's the
Oh,
word. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Never heard.
Having achieved the most success in competition.
That's clearly Heidi Leine.
Yeah, that's her. She
Anneli seems to have accepted her fate now. She knows exactly what it means to be out of bounds. She doesn't look to be too disappointed, and she's gonna try to finish in style anyway.
Yeah, and she shouldn't be, battling with one of the greats, Heidi Leine, and she's proving herself for the second event in a row that she's here for real. Oh, good bid there, just high on the band.
And as she said, she's gonna be proud whatever happens today. She has played well over her rating. This is gonna be another round well over her rating. So, yeah, you're first of all battling with yourself on the course. You cannot really affect what the other people are doing.
There you go, great putt from Tinja.
Great battles though today. Tinja really found her groove there around hole 14, 15, and now it's gonna be finishing fourth.
This will be our third place contestant here.
In style. Has played extremely solid today. Not going for anything big, and still only 2 over par. 2 birdies and 4 bogeys today. Heidi, another par. That's all she needs.
Yes, she will be your champion. As I was saying earlier, she will become the winningest. She was tied with Rachel Turton but they both had 2 wins on the European Pro Tour last season. So now this is going to give her 3, and that's going to be the most. As well as from the MPO side too. We don't have any 2-time winners yet on our MPO field.
That's right. We're still waiting for that to happen. Could be Mauri Willman maybe. But yeah, Heidi was able to take down Tyni last year. She was also able to win at the Estonian Open that we're going to get back to in 2 weeks.
Yep. So that's going to be an exciting event. Can't wait for that.
2 big titles for Heidi last year. And the third one is going to come now in a few minutes.
Here at the Belgian Open. New event this season, and it's been a really wonderful one to follow. Really happy to have it.
Yeah, doesn't seem like Heidi's gonna be showing up in Estonia though, but she's gonna be back on the European Pro Tour in 3 weeks at Nokia Open.
Okay, she might be heading back to the States, I'm guessing.
Might be.
If she's not going to Estonia. But cool that she'll be up at the Beast there in Nokia. It'll be nice to see her attack that course. That's a course where her distance can really be an advantage. I think she's a strong favorite for that win.
And then she's gonna try to defend her Tyni title also at the end of June.
Also looking forward to that flagship event here on the European Pro Tour. That's just right around the corner from the studio here, and largest event in Europe. I guess this year it's split into 2, where we have the EPT and the EPTX.
So
if you're going to play,
EPT is going to be a nice warm-up for all the amateurs to follow and get inspired, and then try to tackle the courses yourself.
Yeah, make sure if you're signed up for Toonie X to make your travel plans for the weekend before, so you can come and watch the top players battle it out for that prestigious Toonie title. And
did Heidi think that she had the box?
Toonie had to correct her.
Yeah, she is gonna be the winner, but this is still Tinja's time to shine.
Yeah, she's looking for a turkey finish, right? Or no, I'm sorry. We had hole 17. She had 2 in a row on 15 and 16.
But a strong finish.
And a great par on 17. So feels like almost like a birdie on 17.
Yeah. Almost want to say shame on you, Heidi, but I'm not gonna do that. She is.
No, she's
so happy right now. She knows that she has the win in her hand. Nothing can go wrong from here.
Yeah, and she's not just a great player. She's a great role model. She's a great card mate, and very entertaining player to watch here. Got to see a ton of her on Disc Golf Stream, and we're all better for it. Puts it up there, a little bit long and straight,
yeah.
But it doesn't really matter.
It's not gonna be a perfect hole 18, but yeah, I don't think she could care less. Also gonna be a first title on the European Pro Tour for Clash Discs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah.
We
Sure
did see 2 prodigy players winning in Copenhagen, but not this time. Clash Discs is expanding their team, and exciting to see what they have going on.
It's a big signing to get Heidi Laine on your team. Whatever manufacturer you are, her future is incredibly bright. She's already proved herself, but I think her ceiling is even higher. I feel like she can really continue to improve. Yeah, that she's getting more, disciplined and mature as she continues to gain experience. That was pretty sawed off, OB.
She was looking a little bit deflated there. She probably lost a little bit energy there on the previous hole, knowing that she has nothing to fight for anymore.
Yeah, the motivation can sometimes be hard to find once you realize that it doesn't really matter what you do, that you're firmly in the position that you're in, and maybe just going through some feelings to feel that she had that first big win so close in sight, but unable to close the deal. But these are the moments that you learn from. You have to put yourself in those positions before you're able to actually usually complete. It's quite rare that players are able to get it done the first time or two, that they're in that position, that it's a learning experience, that you have to understand what the nerves feel like and how to overcome them. How's the tour point standings looking?
Yeah, I'm just looking at Anneli Togias-Maniste is actually gonna be the tour leader after this. She's gonna end up at 150 points, and Heidi's gonna have 147.5 points.
Okay,
so Anneli is gonna be the leader of European Pro Tour 2023 after finishing second place 2 events in a row.
Pretty exciting. They both podiumed both events, but Anneli's 2 second places just slightly outweigh the win and the 3rd place finish from Heidi.
But it's tight.
Oh yeah,
2.5 points lead. That's nothing.
That's exciting, because Heidi kind of ran away with it last year a little bit, and this year it looks like it's going to be more competition for that FPO title, especially from this player. Anneli Togias-Maniste gets that up where she should be able to complete the par. She'll have a little bit work left, slightly obstructed, and about 7 or 8 meters a little bit uphill.
And Anneli is, of course, going to play the Estonian Open in 2 weeks also, so she has a good chance to extend her lead.
Yeah, she probably will.
But then we also have Jenny Karppinen there, lurking from behind, so she's also going to be a contender for the first place after that Estonian Open, which she could easily win.
Oh,
suits her game really well, that's of course.
True. Oh, Laura. Okay, it looked a little bit off, but
you
it's
got
actually
lucky
quite
there,
good.
yeah,
quite good. Fought through and
found a local line
right there in the circle. No problem. Her putting's been so on point that that's almost a guarantee for Laura Posch at this point.
Tinja second. Could she finish with a highlight and just smash the chains here?
She's definitely really found her groove, but just smartly puts it under the basket.
And she is gonna get 4th place finish.
Yep, that's gonna be pretty good points and a nice payout.
And a much better finish than in Copenhagen, where she finished 8th place. So
solid improvement.
Looks good.
Yep. We didn't have a very large field in Copenhagen though, so top 10 result in that field isn't too bad either.
Not at all.
Haiti with a very crafty scramble there. Just gonna have a little bit of a weird downhill finishing putt to claim the title there. She could, I suppose, lay it up if she wanted to, but not so easy on this green.
Anneli next up. Haven't seen too many makes from this side, but we know that it's possible.
They're having a little chat as to who's up next. Sometimes they let the player who's going to win putt last, but in this case they're going to make her do it. Or not sure what's going to happen, but yeah, it looks like Haiti's going to go ahead and play her lie. Will it?
Will this be the last throw for Haiti this weekend? Oh, we're still gonna see at least one more throw from Haiti. Not seems like they just want to be out there playing. They don't want to stop.
It is a beautiful place to play disc golf, and I can relate. I don't want this to end either. This has been so much fun. Really exciting to follow along with these great players doing their thing there in Belgium. But we do have one more exciting round coming.
There you go, finishing in style anyway. Even though it's a bogey, it's a nice putt from.
That was a great putt.
Anneli Togias Maniste.
Down on the knee there, and really nice execution.
Another second place at the European Pro Tour, earning herself a top spot in the point standing. Laura also getting her first podium finish this season on the European Pro Tour. Might be the only one. She hasn't signed up for any more events.
Hopefully she will join up to some. I know. Oh yeah!
Oh,
great putt.
They're dropping down finally.
Yeah, and she stays perfect from circle. Oh no, wait, she missed one. Sorry, back on 16. That's right.
But
anyway, some great putting. Yeah,
2 over par, and that proves that our birdie blueprint was quite good. Disking down, going control over distance,
putting.
Yeah, seems to be the how to succeed on a course like this.
Yeah, and sticking to her game plan. That's Laura in a nutshell, right? Basically, those 3 points. Like she did those all and got a great result, 3rd place. But yeah, as I was saying, I do recall that Laura had plans last year anyway to tour a little bit more extensively up in Finland for the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour and hopefully the European Pro Tour, but I'm not sure if her plans have changed. That was last summer that she had told me that.
Yeah. Maybe it was more exciting than we thought. The putting just doesn't want to get in for Haiti. She still has a big lead though, so it's not going to be anything to worry about. She could put a few more times.
No, but she was under par coming into this hole, which is very, very impressive on this course. That would have been nearly 1,000 rated.
And now she gets to finish in style. The last throw is in the basket, and here is the champion.
Yeah, we're going to get to hear a interview with her immediately after the awards ceremony, which should be coming quite quickly. Here we go.
Champion of Women's Open Division in Belgium Open, Heidi Laine.
Cool trophy there, and a nice feeling to to get to lift it after 3 great rounds. It was a tight battle.
Heidi Leine, winner of the second European Pro Tour event of the season here in Belgium. It was a tight battle. This third round, how do you feel?
I'm very happy that I win because I'm a little bit nervous on the round because my putting was catastrophe and my last hole was very catastrophe, but I'm very happy. I played good.
Excellent. We're looking forward to seeing you on the rest of the tour. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great to hear from our champion, Heidi Leine. Again there, she was feeling some nerves. The putting wasn't seeming to work the way she wanted it to, although she did make a ton of great putts. The ones she did make were right on point, but she did miss some shorties. Luckily, it didn't cost her the victory. But yeah, you can see that she was quite relieved and very happy to get that win.
Yeah, and she said she was nervous, but we couldn't really see it. She was almost more relaxed than what we used to see her on day 3, especially.
Yeah, she has such a great coping mechanism for her nerves. If just being smiling, bubbly, happy is the result, because yeah, what a great way to handle those kind of nerves, to just continue to be fun to be around. I wish more people were like that.
Another high-rated round from Heidi Leine took down the victory. Anneli Togias-Mäniste, I don't think she's going to be too disappointed with her second place, even though she had a chance to win.
Not at all. Not at all. She's proven herself to be on the highest level here in Europe and that she can compete with the best. And she's here to stay. We're going to see a lot more of her for the rest of the season and in the years to come. A new superstar born here on Disc Golf Stream.
And Laura Posch also. We heard that she had some problems with her back, and she had a plan for that, disking down, going for a little bit shorter distance, making sure to collect her pars. She did just that, and then she putted with perfection. Missed one single putt, I think, during the whole day.
Yep, very impressive. Congratulations to Laura Posch for that solid third place, and big congrats to our winner Heidi Leine, and also to Anneli Togias-Mäniste for a solid performance and another second place finish here on the European Pro Tour.
And also really great to see Tinja Väisänen to battle back from all those problems that she had, finishing the last 5 holes 2 under par, and that was enough to secure that 4th place.
Great finish.
Yeah, really great finish, and she looked like a completely different player there.
She battled tough, she hung in there, and she never gave up, finished strong. Big congrats to Tinja Väisänen as well for a solid result.
Yeah, and a big congratulations to Clash Discs for your first title on the European Pro Tour, and I think we might see a few more in the coming.
Heidi Leine, for sure. I doubt this will be her last win of the season, but she's going to be tested a lot more than she was last year, I think. There was some great battles, of course, last year, but now I feel like the field is just growing and growing on the FPO side, especially, and there's a lot of upcoming really quality players in the field.
Yeah, that's right. And we're going to see another tight battle in just a few hours, where we have Teemu Talikainen in the lead, looking to take down his first ever European Pro Tour title. Yeah, another big congratulations to Heidi Leine and to Anneli Togias-Mäniste and Laura Posch for their podium finishes.
Great work from everybody. Yeah, don't forget about this MPO final round. This is coming up this afternoon. We'll be going live at 3:50 local time. That's 4:50 finish time. And yeah, that's going to be just before 9 a.m. U.S. Central Time if you're over there. And that's going to be free on YouTube as well. So make sure you share the link and spread the word so everybody can enjoy this really high quality coverage of the European Pro Tour's second stop Belgian Open MPO final round.
Yeah, we are going to be here. We hope that you will be as well. It has been a long weekend, but it's far from over. Thank you for joining us today on Disc Golf Stream and on YouTube. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, thank you very much to the organizers of the event, to all of our partners that make this possible, to all the volunteers there on the ground, giving their time and effort to make this such a wonderful event for everybody to participate in and enjoy as spectators and viewers. It's been a great event. We do have that one really exciting final MPO round coming up. That's going to do it for this stream. Andrew Gum here.
Victor Tågestad here.
Signing off.
Bye-bye.